Someone pull out their phone.
Oh,
the chat's right here.
In my purse.
It is.
And Twitch is right behind it.
Twitch is right behind it. Let's find out. Are we live? Are we on the internet?
Yep.
We are on the internet.
We are. Hey, look, we're on the internet. Hey,
Look at all that
everybody.
internet that we've
Hopefully
got.
you can hear me. Because I'm talking into a microphone I'm not normally talking to, but... Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Hour of Devastation Magic the Gathering two-headed giant thing. I cannot actually see the chat from here. It's interestingly enough. But...
It's Cat and Zagrog. Say hi.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hey!
Hello, people. We're just gonna adjust this back a little bit so I can see, we can over it because I'm blind to the back. Anyways, hello everybody, welcome. So we are going to be drafting and playing some two-headed giant Magic the Gathering today of Hour of Devastation. Those of you that might not already know, basically the way you draft this is with the of the two Amonkhet sets. There's Amonkhet. Is it just Amonkhet? Is the name of it?
Amonkhet and Hour of Devastation, yeah.
Amonkhet and Hour of Devastation. Typically, we would be drafting two packs of Hour of Devastation along with one pack of Amonkhet. Unfortunately, Austin doesn't know how to count, and so I will be drafting 3 packs of Hour of Devastation while the rest of them do it properly.
We will be running this at REL regular.
Yep, this is
which is to say, we don't care.
RELX. But yeah, so teams are going to be myself and Austin against William and Holly. So while we're drafting, we're obviously sitting opposite of one another, so we cannot pass each other every nicol bolas that we find.
If I find a nicol bolas, I'm not passing it to you. I'm keeping that sucker.
If I find a nicol bolas, I'm not passing either. And so let's go get to start off. Oh, before we do that, we're Final Show Films. I'm John. This is William. That's Austin. That's Holly.
Hey, well.
You probably couldn't see who I was pointing to at what point in time. Also, when you're looking, if you look on the side, you'll see the board state over here. Where the bottom camera is on the bottom part of the board, the top camera is on the top part of the board. Hopefully your brains will be fine with that. If not, I don't really care.
We're next to our board states.
Yeah, we're next to our board states. So I'm going to start it off by I'm going to be opening nicol bolas in my first pack here because that's how we do this, right?
Yeah, that's how that works. Yeah, I'm opening this random eternal apparently.
You open who's on the pack.
So whatever this angel thing is, so you know.
That's the angel condemnation.
That's a really good card. We ready?
I have seen none of the cards for Hour of Devastation, so
I have seen many of the cards. Well, that's a John card.
Probably.
I'm gonna see maybe.
Toss the tokens in the box over here.
Oh, and there's the tear apart for eternalized information. We've got tokens, so that
No,
should.
you have your phone.
Chat.
So that
My phone is out of internet. I cannot do that.
So that's a good card. Probably can't see that.
Ooh, nice and shiny and foil. Ooh.
Ooh.
I didn't know that creature existed.
Yeah, there's some good stuff here.
You know when you're playing, when you're drafting Magic and you see cards that you never knew existed? I just did that.
This is an absurdly powerful pack.
What was this?
I had to make my choice just for proper. It would not be the me choice if I didn't.
I know what I'm.
Oh, we have break and exertion tokens here.
If they're relevant, we also have dice.
All right.
That'll probably be relevant.
All right, everyone.
Hold on. I have to go back around. There we go. All right.
Cool.
Passing across the table is going to be interesting for those of us that have short arms.
Oh, which? Okay.
Passing to the
Left.
to the left first.
Pass left, then right, then left. Ew. Ew. Pretty good. Fine. Ooh.
Token.
I see this rare is already gone.
It was really good, so I took it. Mine's not, but it's also not good.
Reminder: when we're doing team building in drafts, do we get to share each other's pools as well?
No. However, in between rounds, we can share each other's sideboards.
Okay.
Which is odd.
So not the cards that go in the deck, but all the cards that don't.
But only after you play the first shot.
Okay.
Do I do the silly deck?
I don't know.
John, are you okay with being team ridiculous?
Sure.
As long as you're okay with being team losing.
This card is legitimately very good some of the time.
So wait, are you saying that I should be building towards? Should I be building towards Nicol Bolas in my draft?
No. Please don't.
I just have Grixis colors, and we have no rares that support it.
This card might wheel. Because it's weird.
It won't. I don't even know what it is, but it won't.
I'm going to that. I'm going in a particular direction, and hopefully we're going in the same direction. Well, I mean,
No, hopefully we're not going in the same direction because then we're cutting each other.
It's true. Hopefully we're going in opposite directions.
Hopefully we're completely different colors as I pull the colors that I know you play most.
Oh, dang it.
We need like a shuffleboard thing. Is that what we need right now?
I have really short arms.
I cannot read that. Actually, I know how to fix this. Hang on.
Two-headed giant is actually not a one game. It's a weird. There's a variant that's one game, but we're playing the primary one. That's a really good card.
Nope. You are the answer.
But that card is so good. But that card is so good. But that card is also decent. I mean, it's decent, so it's not so good.
There we go.
Got it
Now everyone can read it.
Ooh.
Oh, awesome.
Zoom up is a thing that I did.
You drafted a cube where you didn't know what a card did because it wasn't in English or textless. But you recognized the name.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
Well, I know a color that William isn't drafting.
Do you?
Yep.
Are you certain of that?
He could be drafting all the colors.
It's hard to say which of these two cards is better. I'm gonna lean towards
that one. All right, Austin, I'm going to tap my foot for each color. And I need you to sense the vibrations in the concrete. One is, the number of taps is in Wooburg order. Okay?
All right. Let's just get our next one going. Oh, okay. I know what I should have taken. No, this is not the best pack in the world, but... So I would like to point out that 5-color good stuff is a legitimate draft format in this particular
It's true.
set.
It is.
Because there's so much powerful ramp and fixing. I would not recommend you take it.
Yeah.
But
Holly, did you miss a card?
Yeah?
Also, whose pile of cards is that?
oh, that's a pile of lands.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I was
Oh,
confused.
I'm sorry.
It should probably not be there.
I apparently did miss a card. I'm sorry.
Okay.
All right. Well, that was an easy pick for me.
Me too. Has anyone opened up a $100 card yet? You have to tell us if you did.
No.
Which ones are the
If
$100?
it's shiny and has an orange symbol.
No. If it's weird,
That too.
the mythics there's some bad mythics. Like
So
But most mythics,
Razaketh is not
No.
good.
most
just-
mythics are still worth a couple
I'm
bucks.
just gonna take that so no one else has it.
What if I already have it?
I know you
bum,
don't,
bum, bum.
because that was the last pack to wheel around, and it wasn't in any of the other ones.
All right.
I'm having
Like I
some.
said, we need to get like a ruler
I
or
just-
something.
I need
I'm
to show-
feeling really
Austin,
bad
would you
about
hand me that?
myself right now.
I need to demonstrate to chat
Really
just gonna-
short arms.
that
Slide it
I
like that.
people don't know the value of certain cards in this format because that's there.
Maybe it wasn't fitting with my plan, Austin.
Just it was an easy pick, by the way. Is two-headed giant only one game in a match? There are rules for sideboarding a two-headed giant, though, which
Do
made
I
me
take
think
the full art land?
no. Well, I've got the rules for two-headed giant, so I'll pull them up while we're deck building to confirm.
I've run into a problem.
Use the edge.
There we go.
Or use Eunice's ridiculously long arms.
There.
It's just making me feel worse.
All right, we're passing. Oh, hey, you actually wheeled.
That is not a good card. This is an
Good.
interesting card.
Funny.
Suddenly I don't know that John is on the plan I thought he was on.
I tried to tap it out to you in Morse code, but you said no.
Morse code.
That's not how Morse code works, sir. Are you going to keep trying the pipe method?
Serve. Pipe method effective.
Almost got there.
I got close enough. She can reach that.
As long as it's at a point that I can reach.
Interesting. Like I said, Zagrog, I'll double check.
It's also for
rules.
constructed two-headed giant. Rather
Yeah,
than...
that's for constructed. So there's a lot of rules regarding two-headed giant. And I've got them pulled up on the website, so I can check it in just a minute.
Ta-da.
So I know there's a color that nobody is in.
Yeah, I've spotted it a couple times.
Yes, colorless. Nobody is in colorless.
Nobody is in colorless.
I just have to say, for chat, flavor win having these two cards in the same pack together.
Are we going with being allowed to look back at our draft picks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I want to make sure one of the cards that I took.
Oh, I already
what
did look back
does what
at
I
them.
thought it
I'm
Yes.
sorry.
Yeah, we
wasn't
are
sure.
not REL tournament.
We are Ariel Axed.
So, are people allowed to just?
Interesting, Zagrod.
Are people allowed to just like when they take their draft pick, have a notebook paper next to them and just write down what they took in tournament REL?
I have no idea.
I don't know. That's a level 2 judge thing. I don't know that information.
Are you a level 1 judge, Austin?
No.
Well then,
But I've studied the level 1 judge documents because I've been looking at becoming a level 1 judge.
you should.
I should. It's a matter of free time. I don't know if I take the card that I might play and not just the best card in the pack, I think that's the correct choice.
Probably.
Based on what I have been reading.
You don't think you can take notes during draft? Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, I feel like taking notes during. If you can't look back at your cards, I feel like you can't take notes about the cards that you picked.
Well, the reason you can't look back at your cards is it's an anti-cheating mechanism. It's to make sure you're not slipping cards back into the pool and taking more cards out or stuff like that.
Prevent sleight of hand.
So you're not playing Cogwork Librarian
In a non-conspiracy
non-conspiracy draft.
I play Cogwork Librarian.
Yes, you can take notes during the game.
Wait, we're playing Hour of Devastation. And?
Who are you? I know who you are because I've seen this pack twice now, but still.
Wait, how did I not see this the last time it came around?
I think I'm on this plan.
Yes, please. It'll be interesting when we get to the draft, when we get to the build portion, and Austin and I reveal what colors we were in.
And it's the exact same ones.
It's like we were cutting ourselves.
I think I'm on this plan.
Are you having fun, Johns?
Yes.
Johns? There's
Johns.
more than one of them?
There it
Yes.
is. How do you think I'm everywhere at once?
No, please no.
How do you think I'm everywhere at once?
More than one John makes life scary.
Easy picks are easy.
Da, 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 da.
I see no one wants fixing yet.
What do you mean fixing? There haven't been a lot of fixing cards.
Well,
I have already taken the fixing cards.
the
Trading
cycling
cards.
lands that have been going through.
Those are not fixing.
Cycling is not fixing.
I mean, it's getting stuff out of your hand.
Yeah, but that's not fixing.
No,
No, it's not.
the deserts are good, but there have been a lot of good cards that are not deserts.
I can also tell what colors nobody's in because those particular colors of things keep showing up.
I've noticed those as well.
Or maybe there's just a lot of one color in these packs. Which there is, by the way.
There is a little bit.
There's a lot of green in these packs.
Yes, they're just more green and not people not playing green. That's what we're gonna say.
I've also noticed a lot of blue.
And white.
And
What we're saying is black and red are popular. You gotta be popular.
What we're saying is that I who went with the little-known 5th color of mana, purple, am going to be the only one that got everything.
6th color. There's already 5.
There have been purple cards in this?
No.
Alright, well, you are mine.
It's still here.
See, the thing is that I'm trying not to take the card that everybody thinks I'm going to take. So, it's circled around a couple of times.
Nah. Don't be mean.
I mean, this is the one that. You know what? I mean, if I'm even remotely splashing
No,
in colors.
I have a method. I can do it.
The fingertip method. Little known, but very effective.
I can do it.
All right, you finally go in the stack. We got 2 cards left.
Ugh.
This gets easy.
That's a bad card.
You go over there.
I'm
Have a
almost
land.
definitely not running it.
No, I'm not running that card either.
Ooh, full art.
So I have, just looking back, I have managed to stick to my plan perfectly. So
I mean, I've also managed to stick to my plan pretty well.
I don't know. Let me see.
I think I know what my plan is.
I'll leave you right there just in case.
I've kind of swapped around to change into more open colors,
Alright.
which I think is perfectly fine.
well,
Let's find out in pack 2.
going into pack 2, I am going to be opening this lady, whoever she is. She looks awesome.
Samet.
I don't know what this thing
One
is.
of the-
I think it might be the Locust God.
Yes. Samet. No, that's
this
the
thing?
Scarab God.
Scarab God.
That's Nicol Bolas.
Please
Oh.
open. Please open Nicol Bolas.
Yes, please open Nicol Bolas and completely ruin the plan you've been on thus far.
Samet, one of the worst planeswalkers they've printed in a while, in my opinion.
Really good legendary creature though.
Yes. Oh, yep. Unless this is ridiculous. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
See, this card would be really, really good if I wasn't not on that plan.
Mm-hmm. I'm 100% no on this plan. I was kind of 50-50 on this plan. I'm super on this plan now.
Sounds good. Hopefully it's not my plan.
I don't think it's your plan. Oh. Zombie token.
It'll depend. If it's my plan, will depend on whether or not this comes back around to me.
This is mine and going to be mine forever.
Token card?
Oh, token card is that way.
Oh, it's an insect token.
It's a red-blue insect.
Red, blue, 1/1 with flying and haste.
Yeah.
And also got a Champion of Wits, which is a eternalized zombie Naga wizard.
Yeah, that lets you loot draw.
It does stupid things.
It loots when you play it.
Oh, we're going to the right this time, by the way.
Oh,
Yes.
Whoops.
Thank you for remembering, John. I always forget that.
Yep. We always do. Now I've got to do the other way.
Wait,
with
this is
Holly.
my hand of cards,
All
right?
right,
Yes.
I'm ready for you.
Hold on. I'm between 2 cards right now.
Put it on the pipe.
No, it's a terrible plan.
It can be balanced.
That's the worst
By
plan.
your energetic hands, I think not.
I balance very well.
Having trouble?
Yeah.
Look.
So, if it's called Hour of Devastation,
Yes.
why is the acronym HOU?
Because HOD was already used.
By what?
I don't know.
See?
It's the same way that blue is is
I have
the
to do
U in
this one.
Wooburg.
Except blue is the U in
John, I
Wooburg
don't
because
think
U
that
is the
this is
first letter
going
that's in that blue and black don't share. Because B and L they both have.
Yes.
Okay, all
let's-
right, it worked.
Let's look at our next cards. Oh, that's a good card in this deck.
I am
That's
a masterful naturalist.
fine, decent.
Oh, found a token.
Which? Oh, this
Oh
is my
yeah,
stack.
there's
Okay.
a token in there.
Ooh,
Sorry,
okay.
I forgot.
This is an interesting choice.
Is it?
Yes.
Or are you lying?
No, it's legitimately a very interesting choice.
That gives me pause.
Oh, but in this format, this card's even better. Yeah.
I'm taking that one.
Let me move it, or let me rotate correctly.
Rotate to the right.
Oh, Magic Cards have to be okay with the entirety of Hasbro, too, not just MTG. Yeah.
Because Hasbro owns them now.
Hasbro's owned them for a little bit.
Yeah, but now, in relation to when.
Yes. To be honest, most things are owned by mega corporations.
What you're saying is we Shadowrun now?
Yeah, basically.
We Shadowrun now. Where's my cybernetic arms? And magic powers.
You realize that in the world of Shadowrun, there's actually very few runners.
Is
of
this
the
a
Shadow-
spare card?
I don't know.
That's something you put there, I'm thinking. Look at it.
Hmm?
A card from...
Oh,
Wizard of
it's
Land.
a land.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Again, a stack of land should not be adjacent to our stuff.
Yeah.
Because occasionally a card falls out.
Move the
I
stack of
didn't
lands.
put them here.
No, Austin did.
Yep.
Blame Austin.
That's why it's a bad thing.
Go. Or waiting for one.
I'm still trying to pick out of this weird stack of cards.
Waiting on...
You want the second one?
Vilhelm. You want the third
No, I
one?
don't. It's awful.
You want
Okay.
the fifth one.
This is a chump check, and I'm not going to fall for it.
You want the fifth card.
I actually might want the 5th card.
Just pick.
Oh no, it's the 6th card.
The fifth card, you count the other way.
No, it's not.
Mm-hmm. These are uneven numbered. Uneven numbered now.
That's really good. That's decent.
Ooh, shiny.
That's fine. That's fine.
Why do
Oh,
people
that's
shuffle
one of
these
my
things? So don't care, don't care, don't care.
Concerned about the noises I hear.
Don't care, don't care, don't care. Care about, but not yet. Care about, but not yet.
I'm gonna go with the unconditionally good card over the conditionally very good card.
Are we back to our original packs yet?
Almost.
Not yet.
Almost. Next.
Or do I want?
Yeah, I don't know why people keep reorganizing these cards. It's really annoying.
Austin.
I don't reorganize them.
Holly.
What?
I'm going with that one though.
What now?
Are you reorganizing the cards as you're flipping
No.
through them?
No, I just shift through them.
No. These cards are getting reorganized somewhere along the line, and it's irritating
Don't
me.
worry about it. Alright.
I was thinking of tossing it over to you.
That would be bad.
Then thinking that would be a
You're
very
gonna
bad
drag.
idea.
That would be the wrong decision.
Yeah, well.
Oh. This
Slamming
is not
that.
my original one, but this is.
Yeah, this is not my original
This is
one.
not the original one at all, but I had an easy first pick out of it.
Oh, yeah, that one right there.
John?
Tastes good.
Little.
That's not the most disturbing thing I've heard all day or anything.
You are mine.
It's the way you say it, too.
I know, right?
Wait for Holly to pick her card.
I'm not
I'm
looking
sorry,
at it. I'm
I
holding
just
it.
started looking through this. I'm sorry.
She was thrown off by John's.
Yes.
It was a good card, man. Good card.
Gonna eyebrow at you.
I'm about to jump.
We're
off
gonna
this
see
table
we're gonna
right
see
now.
how my deck of things that all seem to be playable but not necessarily fantastic goes against people who seem to have grabbed some cards that were not great.
I have yet to grab a not great card.
I don't believe you because I know you were handed at least one land.
Lands are good.
It was an island. What are you talking about? It was an island.
Island, one of the most OP cards.
Island is the best land.
Enables Ancestral.
Island is the best land in the format. Island is the best land in the game.
Maybe not in the meta, but it's when you look at the power, most power cards are enabled by islands.
What is this?
It's me trying to wave it over as if it was on water.
Anyway, now we're back to our original packs.
Okay. I'm going to send a strong signal here.
Are you?
Yep.
Sending a strong signal implies that I know what's going to be in that pack and I haven't just forgotten.
I knew it was gonna.
The strongest signals.
Yeah, you're just good.
The strongest of signals. You pick up the pack, just a middle finger in it. Like, when did this card get here?
Pick up a pack, turns out it's just unhinged somehow. What the heck?
Richard Garriott.
It's an entire pack of cheaty faces.
Does it count if you sneak Cheaty Face in during the draft?
I think it's only into play.
I mean, if you got a cheaty face in your pocket and you play it in any game, I'll be like, and I didn't notice it. Okay.
Yeah?
Oh, no, it's when you put it in reverse in the sleeve. Just
You morph them. You morph all your cheaty faces.
yeah.
I play this morph creature. Okay. While you're not looking, poink. Yeah, cheaty face has an absurd number of rules. I'm so glad that they prioritize making the cards playable for Unstable. By the way.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do an unstable draft, right?
Oh, is Unstable actually a thing that's coming?
Unstable's gonna be Unstable's a new unset, and
no,
and it's specifically built as a
Oh,
draft
this is
format.
mine, yeah.
Yes. It's much more along the lines of conspiracy.
I mean, I feel like you're eventually just going to be useful, so I'm just going to leave you in my maybe pile.
Well, what happens if you have a creature that has flying,
Flailing!
vigilance, and first strike?
It flies, it doesn't tap when it attacks, and it hits first.
Yeah.
You just win at that point, don't you?
No.
No, then
like,
I play the black card that says that creature's dead.
Isn't it like a
Or
thing?
the red card that says that creature's dead.
Isn't
Or
it
the
like a
green
thing
card that
where,
says
like,
that creature's
the
dead.
more-
Or the blue card that says that thing's not dead, but it can't do anything. Or the white card that says it's just gone.
It's just gone forever.
I thought there was a rule where like the more
The more keywords that are on a creature.
Like if you have enough keywords on a creature, you just win, right? That's what Vampire Nighthawk was.
Well, no, it doesn't. It's not so much the draft matter as it is. It's a draft format with a meta element, rather than a just ridiculous format.
I seem to be on this plan, so we're gonna go with it.
Wait, lean back.
I'm not sure.
You can't see what I just grabbed.
I could. That's why
I'm not sure if I go with the really really good splash card or the decent
Go with the decent
on color card.
Or the decent on color. Because remember, I might be in that color.
With your third pack of Hour of Devastation.
The splash card might wheel though.
Yeah, the splash card might also wheel.
Yeah. I don't know. We don't know a lot about Unstable aside from Mark Rosewater consistently saying, no, we intend for this to be playable.
We intend. Well, we also know we know 3 cards that are in it, or at least one.
No, we know one card. The other 2 are not
Sword
going
of
to be
Dungeons
in,
and Dragons,
which is hilarious.
which is the best card.
You're mine.
All right. I need you. Like, you're a mediocre card, but I need you.
Yeah, and we know Steam Slaughter Boss is going to be in it.
In the land slot.
What? What do you mean in the land slot?
Yeah, he's in a. He's
He's considered to be a land, apparently, in terms of like development space.
Yeah, instead of adding in a new land, they put Steam Slaughter Balls in. Because so when you're developing a set, when they develop a set, they have these are these are going to be lands, these are going to be creatures. Well, rather than making a creature, because they didn't want to make any black bordered creatures for R&D purposes, but they did want to have Steam Slaughter Boss in it. They designated him as a land in regards to development.
Oh yeah, because the lands are the black border. You're right,
Yeah,
because
'cause
lands are black
bordered.
bordered, and they wanted it to be black bordered, and they didn't. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I knew it was going to be the legal to play one. And by legal to play, I mean legal to play and not
in not
silver bordered set game. I mean, there's not
And not
there is
unstable.
no format where it's legal, so it's strictly just hardcore.
because Steam
casual.
Flogger Boss is apparently a card that they thought was really cool, but should actually be playable in other sets.
Well, I mean, it was a part of Future Sight.
Yeah, where like, well, we built this and we never really.
Future Sight, basically, it's sort of explicitly understood that all the cards in Future Sight would eventually be seen in another set.
Which is funny because some of them are only ever going to be seen in reprint sets because they're way too powerful.
Technically, reprint sets, yeah. So, like, like for instance,
I mean, Tarmogoyf has no
Tarmogoyf.
beginning and has no end.
Well, no, Tarmogoyf was in Eternal Masters.
Yeah, but see the thing about that. So
Which means-
Tarmogoyf began in Future Sight.
Well, no, Tarmogoyf began in Eternal Masters and then went back.
No, he
in time
began.
to
He,
Future
he
Sight.
began in Future Sight.
No.
His first printed in Future Sight.
Yeah, but what I'm.
But
I
that
kinda
means
tried
that
to
his
throw it.
origin is technically Modern Masters.
Yeah, no, but like he was first printed in
I
Future
haven't
Sight,
looked
which
at
is
this
supposed to
thing
be
You picked
things
one.
that will show up in the future. And then the only time he's reappeared is Modern Masters, which is things from the past that are amazing. So he has no beginning and has no end. Tarmogoyf just has always been.
Tarmogoyf is and always
Oops.
will be the Goyf.
I unplugged it. Are we grabbing the next one yet? Oh,
I think
sorry.
so, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Could I have my next one?
I handed you your next one.
I just.
This is my stuff. This is my maybes. I'm pretty
Oh,
certain.
I must have gone a pack ahead.
You've already
Sorry.
picked, okay.
Oh, okay.
Because I was behind a pack because Holly finished.
Is that your pack to look at right there?
No, that's Williams. The next one.
Okay,
I-
so,
Okay,
so
we're-
William
we're-
was behind one.
Okay.
Yeah,
William was behind one, so now we're all on the same page.
okay.
Wait, wait.
We're good.
You picked, just stay there.
Okay. Sorry.
Alright,
You may not want to have something that holds like your debit card showing on camera.
that's fair. Although you can't see all of it.
I'll take
Well,
the
they can't, but you know, there's little bits of common sense.
I mean, I'm getting down to stuff that I just kind of have to.
Yeah.
I might be playing this color. I don't think I am. Depends on what's in Amonkhet.
One more pack.
Nah.
Ah, hello, microphone. We just got really close.
You are mine.
You have a history of getting to know microphones very well.
Yeah, well.
Goldfishing your new commander deck. What's your new commander deck?
I'm trying!
I feel like Full Art Island is better than Nissa's Defeat.
If you're not in green.
No, Nissa's Defeat's just bad.
Do I want the full art
This defeat's
swamp,
terrible.
or do I want the 1 mana gain 4 life? I think I want the full art swamp.
Yeah.
What color is this thing? Not good color. Okay.
Full art.
All right. Are we all ready for
Full
our?
art combos.
Are we ready for our last pack?
One of these packs is not like the others.
Except for John, who often goofed up.
That's exactly it. Yeah.
That's a fine card.
This is when I open nickel bolts.
That's good. That's fine. That's good.
Tokens.
That's good.
Go to the box.
That's fine.
Zombie
That's
token.
good. Card's so good. Okay, so
you're on my
I have a
colors.
problem. I've got 2 primary colors, and then I've got. I'm going to splash one of the other 2 colors I've been drafting little bits of. Here's a card that's both of those colors that I've been looking to splash.
Did you actually draw a Nicol Bolas?
Never know.
I will when you play it.
Unless he never plays it because he didn't actually draft it. I don't think I have the
I
fixing
mean, you'll know when you watch the replay.
to do what I want to do. I don't think I've got that kind of fixing. And I'm really not in that color. I'm gonna really hope that John is in this color. And
where are we
that
playing the
he picks
zombies?
this up.
Oh, wait.
Going left this
Left.
time, by the way.
It's on me.
Left.
There you go. Final one goes left.
Stay in your lane, Austin. Stay in your lane.
My lane now.
Oh my gosh, that was creepy.
How you doing there? I got some cards for you.
Is everyone okay if I just jump over the table and start
Sure,
beating John?
go for it.
You might want to go around the table to be easier. 15 planeswalkers, by the way, is awesome.
Got some cards for you. They're real nice. Served them up fresh this morning.
Didn't you get these cards last night?
I didn't get these cards
We
at all.
got these cards last night.
Exactly, fresh this morning.
Heavy sigh. With a side of bacon.
Sounds delicious.
I mean, it's with bacon, so.
Most things would be hard. So unless you have a bacon allergy, in which case I'm sorry.
I mean, like me.
Exactly, I'm sorry.
Which planeswalkers are you running?
Dagorog.
Because 15's a lot of planeswalkers, typically. But in a Super Friends deck, you know.
I mean, if we're talking about a planeswalker deck,
Well, yes.
all the planeswalkers that make creatures.
Except for the
Sorry.
bad ones.
Okay. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Alright.
Yep.
That's fine.
What are
That's
you?
Good.
Austin, the next pack you pick up, you will may potentially realize what I was making the sound about, depending on what Holly picks.
That is interesting.
And I will know, if you make the same sound I did, I'll know you're in that color and Holly isn't.
This is a pack of cards.
So you are mine. Because I know how to work with you.
Yes? I don't think... I mean, there is, but I'll...
That's a really good card, but it's super not in my colors.
A Johnny Unyielding, Ashiok, Nightmare Reaver, Dovin Bond, Elspeth, Knight Errant, Elspeth Sun's Champion, Garrick Wildspeaker, Gideon Ally of Zendikar, Jace Architect of Thought, Jace Bellerin, Jace Unraveler of Secrets, Nissa Vital Force, Nissa Voices Zendikar, Obnixless Reignited, Soren Grim Nemesis, Temio Field Researcher. Needs more Sorens.
You have an obsession with Soren.
Every Soren Planeswalker has been a good card.
It's true. Soren has been a very good...
Yeah, but that's because they tend to be the expensive ones, which makes them really good in Commander.
Yeah. That's because the people over at Wizards are weebs, and they really like their long, white-haired vampires.
What?
Dracula in Castlevania is a vampire with long hair.
Yeah.
And Soren is a reference to
Okay.
Japanese game.
Yes.
Japanese cultural lens looking at Western culture, and the people over at Wizards are weebs, which means that they really like Japanese culture, which is why Soren's always a really powerful
I feel
planeswalker.
like that's a stretch.
I think it might just be because he's a badass vampire.
Vraska the Unseen.
But the fact that he's a badass vampire is because
cool.
they like Castlevania and they like Dracula.
Venser
Or
is
they just like vampires.
weird. Like, Venser's very good in the deck Spencer wants to be in.
Venser died.
Well, lots of people die.
Venser got fucked.
That's odd. This is a pack of I know. I see.
Yeah.
I hope you get the card I passed you. Just skip back to the rare slot. If there's not a rare there, I apologize.
Nope.
Darn. Okay, well, I was hoping. I mean, that's a fine card. And it's totally on
You thought
plan
that
for me.
card would get past me?
I mean, I was hoping.
Especially when I have the method of actually playing it.
There is, however, another card that I really like in this pack that I can use.
I've cemented what I'm doing.
Okay.
Of course, doubling season's expensive. It's ridiculous in
So-
Commander.
Did that fall in line with your plan?
You're mine.
No,
No? Okay.
There was a much better comment for me.
That works fine.
Somehow I think that we're breaking some sort of like tournament levels rule thing by talking so much during a draft.
That's why we're RELXed. I don't know why
Do you
you're
even know what
constantly being
Do you even know what REL stands for?
Real enforcement level.
Good. Just making sure.
And RELXed is relaxed because of levels.
I know. Got it.
I too have looked over the materials to become a level 1 judge.
Probably not as extensively, but
I could actually did the
practice
test and I passed it. So,
Okay.
like,
Yeah. The key part is the actually judging things.
Yeah, well, having the time to judge things is the problem.
It's not a lot of time, but you know when you're us,
all
that's
right.
a fine card.
What was this Hour of Devastation card that I want?
Ooh.
Might just splash for that.
I might want that.
You're all mediocre cards. You are not. Well, I mean, you're generally a mediocre card, but in my deck, you're not a mediocre card. I hate trying to get mana bases together for super multicolored decks in Eternal formats. It's so expensive.
Did you get that thing I sent you?
Hmm?
Sorry, that's right. I'll figure out how to do it.
That is.
I have a feeling that you're going to be very surprised when we start
mine.
deck building as
I
to what
hope
I
I
built.
am. I hope I'm surprised in a good way, not in a bad way.
Hey, I built 5-color good stuff and took all the bad stuff.
It's like, hey, we're all the same colors.
Hey, so I'm just playing Super Friends, and I've got a Nissa and a Nicole Bolas and a Samut.
How?
I opened all three of them.
Yeah, you can open all three of those.
That's true.
I mean, it means you're running every color but white. Then I've got a Jero with eyes open to Super Friends up with.
And no Ketra for some reason.
Like 5-color Super Friends in limited.
Yeah, that happened. There's only so many rares that could happen with, but you know, I got all of them. No one else picked them ever.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Back to the actual Amonkhet cards.
I suppose I should probably put creatures on my deck.
It might help, yeah.
Um,
Alright, so Williams in white.
What makes you say that?
Another rare.
somebody had to get in white. Oh my goodness.
Because the card that's missing out of here that Austin didn't take is missing.
Because white's stupid open.
I mean, I can't just not take this thing. It's good. I'm taking it. It's mine.
Is it your friend now?
It's my friend. It's my headgear now.
Yeah, I guess you go in. I need low drops, right? You have to have low drops in a curve, right? Your curve can't just start at 4.
No, that's terrible. Shocklands.
My curve starts at 4 and ends at 12.
I did a
How'd you get an Eldrazi in this format?
I did a Return to Ravnica draft where I pulled 4 Shocklands somehow. Like, admittedly, they were not anywhere helpful. I didn't do particularly well in that draft. But then I made a lot of money.
Your
off
head is pointed.
Shocklands. So,
Yay, came back.
I can see what nobody's in.
Red. If this pack is any indication.
Ooh.
This is very distracting.
I only opened 1 pack of BFZ in the entirety of it because it was bad
didn't
timing for me
open
playing
any.
Magic, and I pulled an Expedition. I pulled an Eye of Ugin,
Nice.
which
I played no Battle for Zendikar,
Which-
but I would like to.
was worth a whole lot more money before it got banned.
What, Ivugan?
And it got banned in Modern because Eldrazi. Eye of Ugin is a land that doesn't produce mana.
Produces Eldrazi.
Produces
Basically,
Eldrazi.
it makes Eldrazi you cast 2 less. You're fine. You're okay. Not in my deck though. You might be okay in my deck, but you never do what I want you to do.
I finally run to the point where
I feel like you're insulting the cards right now.
I really don't like maybe I'm wrong, but I really don't like this card.
Don't look.
I was curious.
Stop cheating.
I'm not. I'm sorry.
I think it's a bad card.
Yeah, why not?
Question.
Is it an oath? Okay. I forgot. I only opened one of the entire double set. Yeah.
And two-headed giant. If you have a thing that targets cards in graveyard, does it have to target cards in your graveyard, or can it target cards in your allies' graveyard as well?
That depends. Does it say your graveyard?
Yes.
Then it's your graveyard. We do not share any resources aside from life, and we don't share life in the traditional sense of sharing life.
Oh wait. No, I'm taking that. I suddenly realized something about a card.
Good.
Read the text, folks.
Yeah.
Bottom.
It's let's see.
Oh, hey, you came back.
So
You came back with the other thing that I wanted too, and the other thing that I wanted too. Okay.
This is interesting. I kind of need this. Like, it's not a great card, but it's a card I need.
I kind of need you.
As much as I love the other type of card, it's not actually good.
I mean, you have to draft cards that...
You have to draft cards that make your deck good, as opposed to just drafting stuff that you think is fun, because eventually you're going to play these cards, and you're going to be like, what the bananas?
You have to draft cards.
Alright. This is an interesting choice.
Not really.
I'm not the aggressive deck, though, so... We're not taking that.
Oh, good. Okay, good. You're not the aggro.
No, I'm very much not aggro. Spoiler, I'm not aggro. I don't think I run it, but I take it.
You gonna look at your cards, Holly?
Oh, I'm zoning out. I'm sorry. I didn't know we were playing.
Staring at Austin?
No, honestly, I was staring at the wall. I'm sorry. I'm zoning out.
This is where I start taking things so other people don't get them. Not that anybody would have ever had a chance to get any. I mean, it's not like people wouldn't have had chances to get these at this point.
Yeah. But it is always satisfying when you, like, your third to last pick is a card that you kind of wanted to play. Like, this isn't exciting, but, you know, a nimble-bladed Chimera fits the curve.
Yep.
I mean, at some point, I guess I either play you or take this thing.
Alright, I really have to pick one between the two of you. And
You're mine.
So I know I'm not aggro.
I feel like this entire
I'll
I feel
take
like
it.
this entire table has at least one color in
Question.
common.
Yeah?
Do you
No, we don't.
Do you cast a card that initially potentially benefits your opponent on their creature if it will eventually kill it?
No, you don't cast Consuming Fervor on your opponent's creatures. Also, I think it says creature you control on it. No, it doesn't? Okay, no, you don't cast Consuming Fervor on your opponent's creatures. That's a bad plan.
But you can block it all day.
No, then you don't need to worry about it.
Slowly kill it.
In like 5 or 6 turns.
Or 3, depending. Or 4, depending. Like 4.
You can you kill a 1 toughness creature in 4 turns by making it a 4/4. You can start.
Or a 3/4. If it's a 0/1.
I'm not running you, but that's fine.
Oh, hey, you came back. Good. Get in there.
I feel like for once we're in a 4-person draft where everybody's in very different colors. Your microphone needs to be fixed.
At one point, I face planted in the microphone. I'm sorry. I was reaching for cards.
This pack somehow got upside down.
It happens.
Microphone and I have gotten very close throughout this
Well,
drafting session.
So it ends.
Actually, here. Get that card.
What about these two right here?
Another. Pick one, pass it.
Oh, okay.
Another full art forest.
And I'm stuck with whatever this is?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to go on to the deck building phase.
So, Holly and
It does
William-
get the first -1 because it is upkeep.
So, Holly and William, we're going to go ahead and go upstairs
I
and.
can't get
Hang
my
on one
cards.
second before we
Thank
go.
you.
I have to show something to the camera.
Okay.
So this pack one, pick one. For those of you who remember what my pack one was.
I didn't open any exciting bombs, but I think my deck has a lot of cohesion.
Well, we will find out.
All right. So if you guys want to head on upstairs. and-
Okay.
Austin, you want to swing over here without knocking everything down?
Actually, I think we can deck build from opposite sides because we can use this.
You think so?
I think so.
All right. So the first thing we can do is sort out. So what colors were you in?
I am blue-red spells.
I am blue-green.
Blue-green. So you got the
Blue-green
Hooper.
creatures. I opened so pack one, pick one. Majestic Myarch.
That's a good card. My pack one, pick one. It's not a card I'm not playing. Ballantu's Last Reckoning.
So
Do you like to wrath for 3?
so I prioritized creatures and ramp. Those were the two things that I was prioritizing. So I got me in blue. I got some spell weaver eternals.
Here, let's go through and get our key cards.
Yeah.
I got Riddle Form, which whenever I cast a
Ambuscade.
non-creature spell becomes a 3/3. Ambuscade is one of the. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Come get lands.
Warning.
You're good. Just grab that.
There's not all the colors of land in there.
Oh.
Here, you guys grab your lands first,
And then we'll come up
and
with
then
lands.
and then bring them back down,
Yeah.
Okay.
and then we'll.
So
This is going to be a good win con. I was hoping to put these two together because Riddle Form and Bontus is. No, because when you cast Bontus, it kills Riddle Form,
Yeah.
which is ironic. I got 2 open fires. Unfortunately, you can't have my Ambuscade.
it's okay. I've got 2. I
Good.
think.
Um,
Also, I picked up all of these.
Because a 5-drop. You don't want to play too many of those.
No, it is a 5-drop, yes, but it's also just really good. Like Bitterbow Sharpshooters is worth 5 minutes.
So, the card I first picked out of my second pack was Bloodwater Entity, which is a 2/2 for 3 with flying and prowess, and it puts an instant or sorcery back on top of my library from the battlefield.
Mm-hmm.
I got 2 Firebrand Archers, which is a 2/1 for 2. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, it deals 1 damage to each opponent,
So
which applies to both people in a 2-hit.
the card that I picked that I looked at first and didn't realize how good it actually is for my deck until I looked at it a second time is Oketra's Monument.
Catcher's Monument
Because
is...
Oketra's Monument, whenever you cast it, is a legendary artifact for 3. Whenever you cast spells, whatever white creature spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. The second part, however,
Oh, yeah, no, I think John could have easily picked up a bunch of white cards.
I probably could have, but I was sort of stuck on a thing, and by the time the really good white cards came around, I didn't really care too
There were
much.
so many good white cards.
Whenever you
No,
cast a
you
creature,
wanted the creature that you can exert to make 1/1s.
It's true. Whenever you cast a creature spell, period, end of sentence, create a 1/1 white warrior token with
Yeah,
vigilance.
the whiteness is irrelevant.
So, like, the fact that it makes white cards cheaper is irrelevant. I
So-
probably could have gone into more colors, but I didn't want to step on other people's toes.
You want to
Guaranteed
step on
strength.
other people's toes, sir.
I didn't want to step on your toes because I didn't know what you had.
You have to be. You have to be an aggressive. drafter.
Also, River Hoopoe.
I would like to say that I got all the removal. I got an Abrade, I got 2 Open Fires, I got 2 Unquenchable Thirsts, I have an Unsummon.
I'm really, quite frankly, I'm more green splashing blue than green blue. Because all of my payloads are in green.
Oh, my arm.
I do have
I have fibromyalgia. The doctor thinks, and it causes some problems with nerve things. And my arm was itchy, and I scratched it till it bled everywhere. I have a lot more 2-drops than I was thinking I did. Oh, I got Cryptic Serpent, by the way, which costs 1 less to cast for each instant or sorcery card in my graveyard, and I'm hoping I get a bunch in my graveyard.
So I'm gonna have to sort these out because I'm not certain where my curve lies, but I did manage to pick up. So I picked up Prepare to Fight strictly for the fight side. I don't know if I'll actually put it in the deck, but
you have to have the white to do it.
I know you have to have the white to do it, unless you can discard cards.
I wouldn't rely on that though, because you don't want it to be a dead card in your hand.
No, you don't. However, I do have ways of getting white mana. I have Beneath the Sands for
Fixing slash ramp.
Reason to Believe was another card that I picked up that just sort of came to me.
It's because it's a meh card. Pardon. I mean, it's fine if you can pick it up late, but it's not worth prioritizing.
I didn't prioritize it.
So I have
a lot of deserts.
Do you have any Desert Matters?
And 2 Spellweaver Eternals. I do have a couple of Desert Matters cards.
Good.
I've got... Also, in order to get white, I've got Oasis Ritualist. Oasis
Ritualist is amazing.
And Hope Tender. So I've got ways of getting...
Well, Hope Tender doesn't give you white.
No, but it gives you lands back. I've got ways of getting stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you probably should have picked up some more white cards.
Probably should have, but...
So let's first of all, let's split everything up into your curve and then separate your creatures separately. All right, hope you get some rest, Cat. I don't know that I run Traveler's Amulet.
Also, I got Cartouche of Knowledge, which was nice.
Yes. So. Flying is really good.
I really want to make my Chimera fly.
You mean your Memnarch?
What?
It's not a...
No, Creature Chimera.
Is it a Creature? Okay.
Creature Chimera.
Okay, so...
Alright, so I'm just going to sort out...
I'm going to put Riddle Form in between my creatures and my spells because it's kind of both.
Okay. Yeah. Alright, so 2-drop, 4-drop, 5-drop, 5-drop.
So in my 2-drop slot, I've got 2 Firebrand Archers, a Seeker of Insight, a Nimble-Bladed Kemra, and a Blood Rage Brawler.
Sidewinder Naga is a Desert Matters.
It's a mediocre Desert Matters card, though.
It is, but I mean...
It does. And then...
I may not even play any of the deserts, really, if this deck doesn't want to, but...
Aerial Guide. Thorned Moloch is a better card than I thought it was going to be.
I mean, no, I've actually got a pretty hefty 3-drop thing that I'm going to have to sort out.
Also, Magmaroth is a card I really don't like. And I'm definitely not running 2 Striped Riverwinders. I don't know that I'm even running the 1. So I've got
tons of 3-drops.
Oops.
Okay.
1, 2,
so
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Here's sort of where my curve sits.
You got a decent amount of 1 and 2 drops. I would cut one of those Bitter Bow start.
I'm definitely not running 3. I'm only running 2 of the Bitter Bow. I was just laying them out there so I could all.
Yeah. Well, first of all, count how many cards you have.
1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 7, 8, 9, 10,
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 31, 32. I definitely have to make a lot of cuts. I think it's all going to be right here. So I've got, in the realm of lands,
I've only got 25 cards, so I think I only need to make 1 cut.
I've got 3 deserts, or 4 deserts, in the realm of lands.
How much 32. Do you want to run Ipnu Rivulets?
Ipnu Rivulets?
Because it costs a life to use it for blue, and I don't know
mills,
how.
I don't think I'm not on a mill strategy, so I don't really care about Ipnu. I do like Heshep Oasis.
Yeah, Heshep Oasis is fine. Because that one out of nowhere does stuff.
Yeah, just have three sacrifice it and just go, hey, look.
Or sacrifice one of the other 2. No, I won today with. I was playing Seal and I won today with the Heshep.
Actually, that might be an argument to keep Ipnu in there, just to have more.
Just for more desert
on his set. Yeah.
How many double... You don't have any double cost spells either, so you're not hurting...
The only thing that has more than 1 color mana on it is River Hoopoe.
I don't know. Graven Abomination is a bad card.
Yeah. Where is it?
How many cards do you have that aren't lands?
32, 31 now.
31? Okay.
Almost actually 30 now. They're both sharpshooters there. I don't know that I care about the Vizier and the Anointed.
That one gets embalmed creatures. You don't have any.
I have two Eternals, but I don't have any Eternalized or embalmed creatures at all, so I don't care about you.
What are your Eternals?
I have the
What are your Eternalized?
Spellweaver Eternals.
They don't have Eternalized.
No, yeah, they don't have it. That's what I mean. They don't have Eternalized.
So it doesn't do anything for you. So that goes away.
Nothing for me. Spellweaver Eternal.
Go ahead and
has prowess.
I would split up your creatures and your spells to figure out.
Yeah.
Life Goes On. That is a terrible card.
Yeah, no, that was just. Stinging Shot was the one that I picked out of the pack. What was it that you tried to pass me? Remember?
Oh, I was hoping you were in black green. I tried to get you to get so William has a ridiculous black green counters deck because he's got Obelisk Spider.
Yeah, I saw the Obelisk Spider. Not
he's got the 2/2 for 2 for the 2/2 for black green that makes Death Touchers whenever you put -1/-1 counters on things. That needs to go away real quick.
Yeah, I like Beneath the Sands. I like it for ramp. I'm gonna go ahead and separate these out into creatures and spells.
Okay, I only need to make one cut. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
And I've
13,
got 2
14,
countervailing
15,
winds,
16.
so I can potentially take care of his spider.
Beneath the Sands in 2 color. With a top of 5 mana,
with a top of 7.
Yeah, but that can cycle.
The Strike Riverwinder.
You can cycle it, so you don't really.
But I can't get it back.
Yeah, but
And
if you can't cast it, you just cycle it. You might not want to run Beneath the Sands, but we'll look at your deck.
Yeah. Also, I do have a couple of other ways to ramp up that I like having the ramp for the larger creatures to get there faster.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out where to cut on mine.
So what do you got? I can't read upside down, so you're gonna have to help me.
So I've got 16 creatures, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 non-creatures.
What are your non-creatures doing?
Most of them are removal. I've got Puncturing Blow, 2 Open Fires, which is Lightning Bolt for 3, which turns out is just fine.
Yeah? No?
2 Unquenchable Thirst, which taps things, which makes things not untap. If I
Okay,
desert,
so
I've
definitely got more creatures than spells, which is good, because that's kind of what I want.
You're probably looking to run 16 to up to 18
I'm
creatures.
definitely wanting to run mostly creatures. I want a Catcher's Monument.
To make
Because
creatures.
that just makes creatures.
You may want to cut Prepare to Fight if you don't have a reliable way to get white.
Let's see. What ways do I have to get white? I have...
You have Oasis Ritualist.
And that's it. Yeah. Fight's real good, though.
Yeah, but you have to get it in your graveyard.
Yeah.
And you don't have any discard outlets.
There's also...
Prepare to Fight is an amazing card.
Alternatively, I can throw in a plane. I like a couple of planes.
But you don't have any Evolving
nothing really
Wilds or
neat.
Survivors
Other than
camps.
Beneath the Sands, yeah.
Yeah.
I do have a... No, I didn't grab it. Never mind. Sorry, I saw a Survivor's Camp. I didn't take the Survivor's Camp.
Yeah.
Survivor's Encampment.
So my cut I'm debating on is Traveler's Amulet.
Fight. That's not what I want to do anyways.
I'm only in 2 colors, so I don't need Traveler's Amulet. The reason I have it is mainly to trigger Firebrand Archers and to thin out lands in my deck. Plus, it gets you to that nice 16 lands is too few, 17 lands is too many. Traveler's Amulet's kind of 16 and a half.
But Beneath the Sands might not be worth it for new color. Tapping happens if you have a desert. Untapping
Yeah.
is always prevented.
Yeah, that's for my Unquenchable Thirst.
Sorry for Unquenchable. I have... Now, if I have deserts, does it qualify? It only if you have deserts.
Yes, I have to control a desert.
Do you have any deserts?
I have 1. It's still a fine card because it means they don't untap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking the Amulet. I'm thinking I'm a little bit more aggressive than I thought I was. The other card I'm really questionable. I really don't like Magmaroth.
Don't play then. I think I've pretty much got the high end covered.
The other 6 drop? Oh, there's 7 drops. I've got Cryptic Serpent and Striped Riverwinder.
I don't know that we need more than one Striped Riverwinder in the team as a whole.
It cycles. That's why it's here.
It does.
It cycles for a blue.
I think I've got a more beefy top end than you do. So I think if we
The thing is, I'd rather have a striped Riverwinder than I would.
a Cryptic Serpent.
No, Cryptic Serpent I'm hoping Cryptic Serpent casts for like as a 6/5 for 5. I'm hoping I can abrade or open fire or unsummon.
That's fair.
Yeah. I mean, the Strike Riverwinder maybe. I'm gonna put my potential cuts. Strike Riverwinder.
Aerial
Magma
Guide. I
Roth.
think Aerial Guide. I think
Probably.
Harrier Naga is a 3/3 for 3, which
Harrier
is
Naga is really good.
fine.
Here, let's the obvious keep.
I've got Aerial Guide, which I'm keeping.
Cunning Survivor might not be great for you
Eternals are keeping.
because you don't have any discard outlets aside from you have Strike Riverwinder
It's
to
true. I've
cycle.
got one cycling.
It's just a 1/3 for 2.
Well, no, good sacrifice. 1/3 for 2. Yeah, no. Go ahead and cut that out.
And I don't know if you want 2 Frilled Sandwallas.
I like Frilled Sandwallas just as 1-drops, just to get out there and have creatures, especially for later in the game when I can drop them both, get 4 of these, and then make him an 8/8.
You're relying on having multiple things in your hand. Like, okay,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18.
18 creatures right now. I think I probably need to cut one.
And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 18.
I still
So
need-
27. So you need to make at least 3 cuts.
Do I need 2
Countervailing Winds.
So,
I
let's-
feel like.
I feel like I want to have creatures rather than.
Yeah, you don't want
spells.
to cut the bean stands. I don't think you want 2 countervailing winds.
Do I not?
You don't seem like a counters deck.
Counter target spell unless the controller pays 1 for each card in my graveyard.
Oh, that's
I'm
the
going
other
to
one.
have cards in my graveyard, though,
Yes,
because I'm a creature deck.
but it's a 3 mana counter spell. You want to be playing creatures.
Yeah.
Also.
It also cycles for 2.
Yes. What is it?
Reason to believe?
I think Reason to Believe goes.
Really? Scry 3, Aftermath, look at the top card of your library. You may put it onto the battlefield if it's a creature card.
For 5
For 5.
mana, you can just cast
5.
anything but your Strike Riverwinder.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah, it's not.
No, it's not worth
It's not helping you.
the 1 reason.
18. You should have. If you cut
One
countervailing
winds.
winds,
Yeah.
keep 1 for bombs. Like in the late game, you've
Yeah.
got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 24 cards.
And 4 lands already kind of.
You're mostly on 2. You're mostly on 3 drops. Like you've got a few cards in the 4 and 5 slot,
What are the other non-creature spells? So I've got Stinging Shot,
which you definitely want.
Sunset Pyramid, Cartouche of Knowledge, Oketra's Monument, Countervailing Winds, and Ambuscade.
Yeah, that's what it depends on. Trade out if you want to trade out a Sandwalla for a 17th land.
So I've got at 2 drops I've got Hope Tender, and at 4 drop I've got Oasis Ritualist. And I've got lots of things to do with mana. I'm not certain that I
don't know that you need 17 lands.
I don't think I need 17 lands with the Hope Tender and the Oasis Ritualist.
You think?
I do have lots of things to do with mana, like Frilled Sandworm, Devotee of Strength.
Yeah, actually, you do have.
Spider Grasp was down here.
You do have
Spider Grasp was the other.
You do have a lot of outlets for mana.
Devotee of Strength. Spellweaver Eternals want me to cast instances. And then it's like I don't have that much.
Devotee of Strength is really good.
Devotee of Strength is really good.
Passion Oasis is
and
an
I can
outlet.
do that, and I want.
You can do that as many
20
times as you
mix,
want
I can
to.
do that as many as I want. Yeah.
If you get 10.
And
I don't-
Haship Oasis.
I don't know if Sunset Pyramid is a bit dirtily.
I'm not sure that it does anything for me other than draw cards.
It's 4 mana draw a card, then it's 6 mana draw 2, 8 mana draw 3.
I don't think I think I want to get rid of.
It's either that or the
Sunset
countervailing
Pyramid.
winds.
I think
It's either that or the countervailing winds.
I
It
don't
depends-
care about drawing cards.
Well, you always want to draw
I mean,
cards.
you always want to draw cards.
You've got River
but,
Hoopu. The Pyramid's alright, but it's not.
but River Hoop is also a body.
Yeah, River Hoopu's way better than the Pyramid because it doesn't have.
I don't remember the pyramid. I remember the pyramid, and I am the aggro among the two of us.
Nah, we're both pretty aggressive.
Yeah, but I think you have more Don't you have more like kill things?
I do.
I have make your stuff bigger and then run them over spells.
We're both decently aggressive. We're neither of us are aggro.
Yeah. So 17 lands.
We're both aggressive mid range.
17 lands. 10-7, green to blue. Or 9-8.
I like the 9-8 typically just because I like it to be more even, but
And
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
get
6,
my
7.
full art forests for flavor here.
You've only got 7 cards that want you to use blue on. You've got more.
Yeah.
But your blue is very important early.
Yeah.
So I'd do a 9-8
important early.
personally.
9-8. Is there an argument for having another bitter bow sharpshooters in there?
No, there is not an argument for having another bit of a sharpshooters.
All right, so I think I'm good on my end. What about you?
I think I'm cutting Striped Riverwinder.
Yeah, I think Striped
Because
Riverwinder,
I've got flyers to get in there, like Ominous Sphinx and Cryptic Serpent.
I'm glad you got that Sphinx too, by the way.
Oh yeah. And then I can run 16
Now,
land in a Traveler's Amulet.
What are you doing with your Naga Oracle?
It's a 2/4, which is a decent blocker.
Yeah.
And it puts cards in my graveyard, which matters for Cryptic Serpent and Bloodwater Entity.
Okay.
And Scribe of the Mindful.
Okay.
And I'm fixing things, so I can stop myself from drawing a bunch of lands. It smooths out my draws.
Okay.
Especially by the time I get to 4 mana, if I have another land in my hand, I really don't want any more land.
True, whereas I do.
Yeah, you're fine with a few more land. I'm like
1, 2, 4, 5. So I need.
Or I can get my Desert of the Fervent so I can use
need-
Sand Strangler.
You gonna grab those lands over there? That stack of lands.
Oh, well, let me go grab the ones up there.
Because I just need forests and islands, and
One
if
moment.
that stack doesn't have it, what are you doing with your life? All right. So yeah, I'm happy with this deck. Yeah, I could have. I definitely could have gone more towards white or another couple of colors that, like white and red were particularly open. But I'm not unhappy that I didn't go white. I really I picked up the Spellweaver Eternals pretty early. And I really wanted to play Eternals because
We'll split our full art islands.
yeah.
So I've got you need 7.
I need right
Or
now.
8.
I need 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 4 more islands.
There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
And then
7,
I need
8.
5 more forests.
And I'm definitely running 8.
sorry. I need 4 more forests as well. 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, just.
Just 4? I'll get one of those back.
Although, actually, I'll take 5 because I can replace. I can have all full art forests except for my deserts. 5, 7, 8, 9.
7.
And islands.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and Traveler's Amulet. The Traveler's Amulet triggers Nimbleblade Kenra, Firebrand Archer, and Bloodwater Entity.
Alright.
I would have liked to have gotten a few more instants and sorceries, but I was fighting both Holly and William for black in pack 1, and I realized it pretty quickly, which is why I abandoned the black plan.
Yeah, no, I
It
knew
was
I was
not paying.
I knew I was going to get green. I knew I was going green pack 1, because there's no way I don't take that card.
One moment. Yeah, it's a good card.
And then I picked up those Eternals pretty early, and that's kind of what I wanted to do. I wanted to play those Eternals, and I wanted to play that green. So,
All right, they're just finishing up deck building up there.
all right. What time do we have?
It is 4:27.
All right, so we've got an hour and a half to play a game of Two-Headed Giant.
Or a couple games,
I think we can do that.
depending on how quickly they go.
Yep.
Do. All right, let me see if I can find in the rules for giant. Oh, and I mentioned Firebrand Archers targets each opponent,
Nice.
which is relevant.
Yeah, for those that might not be familiar, the Mystic Mirror Arch, Majestic Mirror Arch. Majestic Mirror Arch's power and toughness are equal to twice the number of creatures you control.
Which is very different. Usually it's equal to the number of creatures you control. This is being twice as
much bigger. At the beginning of each combat, if you control a creature with flying, Majestic Mirror Arch gains flying until the end of turn. That's why I have my Aven guide. The same is true for First Strike, Double Strike, Death Touch, Haste, Hexproof, Indestructible, Lifelink, Menace, Reach, Trample, and Vigilance. So if I have my Bitterbow Archers and my Aven Guide and my Serpent out, then it has Hexproof, Flying, Vigilance.
Really?
Actually, because the White Warriors of Ketch's Monument have Vigilance, don't they?
Yeah.
So if I just have one of them out, it's got Vigilance.
Which is nice.
And I'm going to have one of them out by the time I get him out, hopefully.
Well, not necessarily.
Hopefully.
Because you have to get the 3. But, I mean, your Bitterbow Sharpshooters give it Vigilance and Reach.
Yeah, Vigilance and Reach.
My big concern is that I know William has some really good counters matters stuff.
Yep. Well, he has a couple of them at least. It may be that it didn't come together. Because I didn't see a lot of counters matters stuff as I was opening stuff.
You were also right next to William.
I know, and I know he was definitely taking them, but even in the second pack, I didn't see any.
There's not as much, but Obelisk, Spider, and Hapatra on their own.
I want to know who took the Manolith.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Because I didn't need it.
One of them took it, which means that one of them might be stretching into 3 or 4 colors.
3 colors is really good in Omnicat. You typically want to do 3.
Yeah.
There's a couple ones where you don't like the blue-red spells. I didn't have enough.
I'm trying to think of what direction. It was in pack 2, I think I saw the Manolith. So maybe that William has it? Or Holly. Realistically.
It doesn't matter. I saw it too, so.
Yeah. One of them has it. Go ahead and put your deck together. Lay them down.
Yeah. But it. Oh yeah, I know. 5. Yeah. Oh no, when you give Mirror Arc lifelink, that's ridiculous.
Yep.
And
I do have. I think I have something in here that gives lifelink.
No.
No, that was the white green.
Yeah, prepare to fight.
Prepare to fight. Yeah.
Yeah, when you're playing black green and you just Scrounger of Souls.
I do. I also have a card that has flash. Although I don't think I can give him that.
I bet I can sleeve these by the time they come down.
Why are you sleeving?
I can.
I'm not sleeving.
No, you're not.
Ooh! It also gains Afflict.
No, it doesn't. Does it? Does it say Afflict on it? I don't think it gains Afflict, because Afflict has a number. It doesn't typically give numbered things. Yeah, no, I said at the very beginning, 5-color good stuff is actually a legitimate thing. Because I didn't see a lot of fixing. There was some, but it was a lot of Manaliths. If I'd seen more Oasis, Regulus, and stuff, I might have gone 4 colors. Yeah,
Indestructible, Lifelink, Miss, Reach, Full Vigilance.
It's all the evergreen stuff.
Yeah. Not Prowess. Non-bow with my Eternals. However, I have an Aerial Guide to River Hoopu to give it flying, so...
Yes. Well, an Aerial Guide just gives anything you want flying.
Yep. Aerial Guide gives another thing flying, as well.
Aerial Guide. Good card.
What's the flavor on Aerial Guide? What is it doing that's giving other things flying?
Presumably... it says guide, but I'm just guessing they're writing it? I don't know. The white card Griffin Guide.
Also, I got Aven Reed Stalker, which...
Aven Reedstalker is
2/3
unexciting.
Flash for 4. Flash for 4 is always nice.
Yeah.
Flash for anything is pretty... Flash upgrades a card.
No, Flash is a big deal. And Flash flying cards, it's just as a 2/3...
It's not a powerful card, but I can do things with it.
Yeah.
At instant speed.
The big thing... The one you want, that is the one that you want in your... that's decent in a blue-red spells deck, because it's I hold up my instance. If I don't use my instance, then I cast my 2/3.
Yeah. in a green blue ramp monsters deck, then it's something to do if you didn't play a creature last turn.
Yeah, or it's like, well, I'm going to hold up Spidery Grasp to see
Yeah.
if I want to use Spidery Grasp, and I didn't really want to, so.
And I do have Spidery Grasp.
Spidery Grasp is good because it surprises them, because it untaps.
Oh yeah, Cartouche of Knowledge also gives something flying. So I got a couple ways to give things flying.
Yes. Yeah, that's the big one you want to give Miriark. Flying and Lifelink are the big ones you want to give it.
Yep. Vigilance is also good.
Now, I'm hoping our...
4 mana. The 2/3 is 4 mana, not 3 mana. The Avon Reed Cutter. 4 mana is a lot, but I'm a mana hungry deck, so.
yeah, 3 mana. Oh, no, it's a bit expensive for Spidery Grasp,
Oh,
but the effect is so good.
Untap target creature gets +2/+4 and reach until end of turn. Yeah, no,
Like, it's a very powerful combat trick, and it's right at... It's one of those ones where combat tricks shouldn't cost more than 3. More than 3 mana for a combat trick is asking a lot. Because by that point, your opponent's like, you're holding up 5 mana. What the heck?
Do you just not have anything to do, or
You don't have anything to do, or are you just about to wreck me? They'll generally suspect something is coming. No, I mean when it comes to combat tricks, the difference between 1 mana and 2 mana and then any more is massive.
it is?
I did not see a lot of Embalm or Eternalize stuff.
No, there was not a lot of it.
At least not.
I would have taken it. I would have so hard been in black blue if they had more of that. Because that's like my dream. I want to draft the an Eternals deck, or I want to build an Eternal.
It can be good. It can be very, very good.
I want all the Afflict I can possibly get, and I think I got all the Afflict that there was in the draft.
No, there were some black Afflict cards.
Were there? I didn't see them.
I'm thinking that both William and Holly are in black. I'm thinking William is black green.
There were lots of green things.
I'm thinking he's black green white.
If he's green, he's splashing.
And I'm thinking Holly is red black. Because black was definitely being, like I said, I was being cut the heck out on black.
Yeah.
And white was super open. I think, and William loves to play white. And there was enough red left over. I don't think William was in red.
And William loves to play red. Like black red is what.
It is.
William is black. William is Rakdos through and through.
But he definitely took blue-green cards. I mean, not blue-green. He definitely took black-green cards.
Yeah.
And I think he was taking the white cards. Unless
he did. He did take that rare that I passed you.
Which one?
The one that creatures can't get counters.
No, he didn't.
Did you take it?
I didn't. So Holly must have taken it. So Holly is in red, black, white.
Okay, yeah, because there was a white rare on pack 3. Players cannot gain counters, and they cannot.
And creatures cannot get counters.
Cannot gain counters. Yeah, creatures cannot gain counters.
That's an interesting card. I don't think they're. I hope she plays it.
I mean, I hope they run it because it non-bows.
Yeah.
Get your cards with her.
Because we're not running those.
Alright. Well, let me go. Let them know to come down.
Take a quick look at the stuff that I'm not playing, just so we have an idea.
Alright, come on down.
Yeah, the only 2 good cards I'm not running are Ambuscade and Bontu's Last
I'm going to
Reckoning.
adjust that this way. This, yeah. There you go.
Hopefully in the future we'll play some
Yeah,
Commander
yeah.
or stuff here.
Oh no, we'll love to use some Commander. I'll put this over by your long arms. So, positive minus.
So the rules reference document does not mention how many matches are in, but it looks like the rules for constructed two-headed giant and limited two-headed giant are
Well,
decently different.
We have. How much time do we have?
It's 4:35.
35. So we've got an hour. So we'll see what we can do in an hour.
We got an hour and 20 minutes.
The longer it takes them to shuffle, the. Okay, so eventually we're gonna have to do like for what is it? Not Child's Play, but Extra Life. For Extra Life, we're gonna eventually have to do a 24-hour stream from this location. Like, not just one part of a 24-hour stream, an actual full 24-hour stream.
If only I didn't have medical problems that meant I could have to sleep.
Yeah, that's why you take the day shift.
Yeah.
Or you sleep through the day.
Can't do that.
Up, nerds.
Yes. We are the nerds, not you. We are the only nerds.
We are all nerds here.
All right, where's my hour of dissipation bell that came with that box?
Fell on the ground.
All right.
I feel like we should roll it.
So, before we start, go over the rules of two-headed giant for us.
So the rules of two-headed giant are pretty simple. The only thing that the players share are life and poison counters. Poison counters are irrelevant.
This is
So
not a
each
poison place.
team starts at 30. However, targets affect opponents individually. So, for example, if I'm casting a spell that does 3 damage to a player, I would target one of the two of you. We're on the play. If something says each opponent loses 1 life, you would both lose a life, which means your team loses 2 life. Likewise, anything that says target player sacks a creature, or each player sacks a creature, you choose a player, or each player would do so. Aside from that, you are allowed to look at each other's cards and look at each other's hands and all that and strategize all you want to, but you cannot use any of each other's resources. You can't tap mana for him, you can't play cards from her hand, etc., etc. You take your turns together, you attack the opponent's team, and you block as a team.
Okay.
However, the attack must be legal against both opponents. So, for example, if
Thank you.
there's nothing in this format, but if something came up where Holly had an ability that said creatures with flying can't attack me, our flying creatures couldn't attack either of you. I'm gonna cut me.
Here, Austin.
1 card cut.
Because that's your thing.
That is my thing.
I thought we weren't using card sleeves.
I had a little bit of time.
Austin is weird like that.
Is an invocation thing? Okay, so yeah, if it comes up. Likewise, if anything says, if you would gain life, something happens, only one player is gaining life. You're not both gaining life. We are sharing a playmat.
Yeah, we don't double dip on life gain.
Unless something says each player gains.
Yeah.
So kittens versus manatees?
Yep.
While this is lovely, I feel like we can
We can look at each other's. Yeah.
I don't know if I keep this.
I think I keep this just because I don't want to be. Just because I've got stuff to do.
No, you've got something to do as early as turn 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't.
No,
Oh yeah.
You do that, and then that 3, that 4, that 5. That's actually a really good hand.
Me on the other hand.
On the other hand.
I mean, you've got
I
things to
think
do.
I might need
turn
a
2.
mulligan.
No, I
You
don't.
have no ability
Yeah,
to do
no,
it.
no lands.
You have no ability to do it. Is the
Yes,
problem.
you don't have enough stuff in your hand.
Yeah. No.
I'm gonna keep this.
I'm mulliganing.
Just for formatting
And your
purposes.
first mulligan is to 7, but you don't get the scry.
So for formatting purposes, place your decks sort of side by side in the middle of the deck. In the middle
And
of
on the
thing,
playmat, because the
On the
playmat's what
playmat?
the camera sees.
Okay. Well, I have to mulligan.
so that it not only divides the playmat into your separate halves, but it also makes them all visible. The camera can see a little bit of just off that, but that's probably where you want to put your graveyard. They can see like sort of a card's worth right here.
Yeah. I can see about a hand's.
Like
Right
that's
here.
where I'm going to be putting my lands.
Okay. And remember, first mulligan is to 7,
Yep.
but you do not draw on the play, like you would in normal multiplayer formats.
Draw on the draw, you mean?
You draw and draw.
Wait, I don't what?
We don't draw a card on our first turn.
Yeah,
I was about to say, we draw.
That's normal. You don't draw on the play.
Well, in multiplayer formats, you
Oh
typically
yeah,
do.
yeah.
But
I mean,
Super
you
awkward.
you
So
have
Yeah, but I have to.
a thing.
But I have that thing too.
Oh yeah.
you got. But at the same time, that's
I
not
don't-
It's
enough.
awkward, but it's not.
I would say go down to 6.
Good on. Okay.
I don't want to get up.
You're on the shovel.
Yes, please. I can.
Plus, I don't have any exciting cards,
No, nothing.
and this is doing nothing in that hand.
Yeah, no. That's doing nothing for a while.
I am very glad that we are mulliganing that.
Yep.
Try that again.
Thanks.
All right, I'm going to 6.
So am I.
I'm keeping it 7.
So am I.
Can we see your hand again? Right, I remember what you got.
Yeah.
And
that was
then, yeah,
six.
once you keep, you get to scry.
Well,
tell me.
you have to determine whether
Yes,
you keep it or
okay.
not.
Okay, that one's better. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
I don't want
this
mulligan
is-
again.
This is good.
Much better. I'll take
Okay.
it.
Does this hit the graveyard before it
Yeah,
activates?
I can actually do some.
Pardon?
things. Yeah.
Does this
And
hit
then-
the
Okay.
graveyard
Because you
before
No,
decide to keep,
it's
you
on
get
the
to see
side.
that one.
it- So
how much?
at turn 3 means nothing.
Yeah.
How much is
1, 2.
Unless you've been really
Yeah, you probably
aggressive.
want to hold on to that.
I
that?
mean,
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. All right.
Alright, ready to go?
All right,
This way first?
scry.
Let's put your deck up here.
Yeah, stop.
Thank you.
Okay.
I feel really
fourth.
short.
And I'm gonna play. Holly, did you scry?
Yes.
Yes.
Good. I'm going to. I'm gonna do something a bit odd.
Get that nice full art forest. Look.
Island. And I'm. Yeah,
All right, draw.
I'm gonna wait on that.
Oh, we both
Hell,
draw.
I've got.
Yes, okay. So I'm going to put down my Survivor's Encampment.
See, someone was in.
What?
Oh,
yeah, William was saying.
we were having a conversation. Nobody was in green, Bruce.
And I'll put down my mountain.
Anything
There's
else?
the red.
Yeah, I knew there was red. Anything else?
That's it.
Turn 2.
Draw. Nice. See if we can get him on. Curve.
Island.
And then
And I'm going to.
you can that's instant speed. You can do it at the end of their turn.
That's right. Yeah.
What was the other?
Hold stuff up. I'm casting Firebrand Archer.
Okay, yeah, you may want to.
Firebrand Archer is a 2/1 for
Okay.
2. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, Firebrand Archer deals 1 damage to each opponent.
Which in rules of two-headed giant means 2 damage to your life total.
Okay.
Okay.
Go.
Draw. Yes, okay. So, Swamp. I will cast my Kenry Eternal.
Ah, there are the Eternals.
Yeah.
I missed.
I told
that
you they were the
one. I
black
must have
ones.
missed. I don't know. Did you open it or? Because I never saw it.
I probably
Right.
did.
Play that one. And then you're going to... It doesn't enter tapped, so...
Oh, I'm sorry.
But you're going to want to use that to play your card.
Yes. Yeah.
Are
Absolutely.
you
Paying life.
okay? So Holly was on red-white.
Yeah, so you're going to want to pay 1 life to get a white mana. So we drop by 1. Nope, other way.
Yep.
So you can play your...
I'm
Left-
okay with going to.
Left is minus, right
Okay.
is plus. On both
Oh,
sides.
Honored
Honored
Crop
Crop
Captain.
Captain is very good. All right.
All right,
Anything else in your turn,
that's it.
That's all.
John? In response to their ends.
Yeah, in
Add the Kenry
step,
Eternal.
in step, I'm cycling countervailing winds.
You've got a card in your graveyard now.
I do.
Darn it! Where were you?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, our turn.
Time to go
Untap.
strong now, boy.
Draw. Ooh. Okay.
There we go. Actually, that's just what I do.
Island. Yeah, you do that. You do the thing.
Yep. So tapping 2. Tap these 2.
Oh, actually, by the way, real quick, because they have trouble seeing your cards, read what your cards do.
All right, so the Kenry Eternal is a 2/2 for 1 and a black zombie jackal warrior with Afflict 1, which is whenever it becomes blocked, defending player loses 1 life.
Okay.
It's the worst Eternal card.
But it's
It's still good.
It's still
just
fine.
The worst one.
It's an afflicting bear. It's going to hurt you.
You know, it's still good. It's just the worst one.
And then the Honored Crop Captain is a 3/2 for white black. You can go over
White
here.
red.
White red, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. Whenever Honored Crop Captain attacks, other attacking creatures get +1/+0 until the end of turn.
All right.
So I'm tapping 2 to play out Hope Tender. It is one in a green for a creature human druid. It's a 2/2. And for 1 in tap, it untaps target land. And for 1 in tap and exert, it untaps 2 target lands. So I'm going to pay 1, tap it, and exert it to untap.
It has summoning sickness.
Oh wait, that does it right. I can't do that. Never mind.
Yeah, you just
Never mind then. In that case, I'm just gonna do this. Pay 1, Field Sand Wall.
trying to cheat.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm going to red blue for a second.
And Frilled Sand Walls are 1/1 for 1 that can pay 2 to get +2/+.
Only once a
Only
turn,
once,
though. So I'm playing a second Firebrand Archer. And I'm going to do this now. I'm going to cast Traveler's Amulet, which is a non-creature spell, which triggers Firebrand Archer and Firebrand Archer. I'm going to put Firebrand Archers on the stack. You lose 2. I'm going to put Firebrand Archers on the stack.
We've already done it, Austin.
I like over-explaining things that are beneficial to me.
He likes to gloat about it.
Austin's
All right.
the burn deck.
Is that your
Can
turn?
you tell?
Is that your turn?
Yes.
All right. Draw.
I burned you for burning.
All right, so I believe you had a thing.
Which thing?
Hold on, let me look.
That
Do you
thing?
have
That
a...
thing. So
Darn, you don't.
I don't.
those Firebrand Archers.
You can, yeah, well, unless you draw it this turn.
I can do a thing.
Okay.
Actually, I can.
Then I can, yeah. It was the next one I was going to play anyway. Oh, do we untap now?
Yeah, untap now.
If you,
No, I've been 1 short.
yeah,
Okay.
unless you.
Well, first, I'm going to play Mountain.
And then for 1 in a red.
Then I'm going to,
You have a haste creature.
this one. I'm going to play Blur of Blades.
Blur of
Blade.
Blades.
Blades.
Sorry, Blur of
Put a
Blades.
-1/-1 counter on target creature. Blur of
Damage.
Blades deals 2 damage to that creature's controller. How much toughness do those archers have?
Only 1.
You want to kill one of the archers?
Can I use it right away?
Yes, it's an instant spell.
Oh,
It's a spell, not a creature.
right.
Yeah.
Yes.
You could also kill my Frilled Sand Wall, though.
No, we're gonna kill your
or
archer.
I could kill an archer.
I mean,
That-
Frilled
that's
Sand Wall is
fair.
1/1.
Or I could kill an archer, John.
So
I think you messed up not killing the Frilled Sand Wall.
So I'm gonna put this planes down, and I'm gonna tap 3.
I think you're really bad at,
For my
at
Dauntless
trying
Haven.
to get me to
Ooh,
do the wrong
Dauntless
thing.
Haven.
I
Good card.
I am being
wait.
genuinely honest, and I think you should have killed the Frilled Sand
All
Wall.
right. So do you want to go on the aggressive now?
Okay.
So attack step.
Sure.
Attack with the Kenra and the Honored Crop Captain.
My arms are so short.
Because the Crop Captain attacks, my Kenra's attacking for 3.
Nope.
No blocks.
Creatures. Hold on. Is it other attack? I think it's other.
Other attacking creatures get +1/+1.
Other attacking creature. Oh, it doesn't say you control.
Yep.
Yep.
Nice. So that's 6 damage.
So 3 and 6 damage.
Um.
I'm not inclined to block any of that.
Yeah. I think we just take 6 here.
We take 6.
As much as I want to kill that on our crop captain.
I'll just there.
All right, that your turn.
Yep.
All right, untap and draw time.
Untap. Draw cards.
Interesting.
Yep.
I don't
think I need it right now, but
I think we want to get him down, among other things.
Yep.
You're here?
Yeah.
So I'm going to.
Oh,
I have to do it. I have to jank it
darn
out.
it.
Yeah, well, you
You
tap
had
that.
played that last
I-
You
turn.
tap that
so
and exert it.
I
You'd be able to
tap.
play
Well,
this
first
next
I
turn.
tap.
Well, I had already-
I tap
Play
2.
Mountain.
I
Yeah,
tap.
you only needed 2 mana last turn. Though.
I tap 2 forests, leaving 2 mana floating. I then tap an island and tap and exert Hope Tender to untap 2 more forests, or to untap my 2 forests. Retap my 2 forests, have 4 mana floating to play Oasis Ritualist.
Which is
Oasis Ritualist is a 2/4 for 4. 3 and a green. Tap to add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool, and tap and exert Oasis Ritualist to add 2 mana of any color to your mana pool. And I can do that at instant speed.
I see.
yeah.
Yep. Alrighty. Still has summoning sickness, but
It does, but does it have something on their turn?
yes.
Okay.
It's your upkeep that it gets back.
Okay.
That it untaps. And I'm just gonna hold my hand this turn.
Yeah, I don't think you can play any of those cards.
No, none.
All right.
Okay.
Untap.
Oh, right.
Draw.
This microphone.
Oh, I forgot to lose 2 life for Blur Blades. I apologize. That has been fixed.
Yes.
And then
Okay,
another plains.
Nah.
Ooh. Desert of the Fervent.
I go off on 3.
Okay, what do you got in your hand right now?
It happens a lot in the ranked deck.
Nothing I can currently.
Yeah, nothing right now. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm going to do my thing.
Okay, go ahead.
What's your thing?
So I am going to put down my other Dauntless Aven.
Think. You don't want
Why did you tap
Sorry,
4?
yeah, there you go. Won't do any mana. And then we just go on the aggressive again.
Yeah.
So,
Alright, at the big, you go to combat.
yep.
At the beginning of combat, a braid deal 3 damage to Honored Crop Captain.
Okay.
Triggers Firebrand Archer. You lose 2,
That's
And Honored Crop Captain.
and that's dead, unless you have a result, a trigger for it.
actually no, you don't.
No.
All right. You may declare
So
attackers.
then declare attacks with the Eternal and the Aven. The Aven's trigger goes off and untaps itself.
The Eternal's a 2/2.
Yes.
I block it with Oasis Ritualist.
You take one.
I take. Yeah, we
Yeah,
take one.
okay, so
and
trigger, we
it
take
dies.
1,
And off it goes.
and it dies. Any other?
Oh, you take another 2 from the Aven.
Well, I'm waiting. Any?
I have nothing else.
Okay, so we take. All right. Is that your turn?
Yep.
At the end of your turn, Crack Traveler's Amulet. Looking
I think
for
our goal at this point is just to kill them before they can do anything.
Yeah.
Mountain.
I'm reading
Goes
that
in
thing
hand.
upside down. I read 61.
No,
Instead
they're
of
at 19.
19.
Yeah, because flying.
Yes. No. You.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Heart attack.
Next turn we take 4. They take a bunch. Honestly, either's correct. But no, I see a point. You might
Yeah,
wanna.
yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So you do a thing.
Yes,
Find it?
I did a thing. I found it.
Shuffle.
Right. Yes, shuffled.
Shuffle. Here.
Pardon?
Yeah, keep the lines.
Right. Sorry. All right, and untap and draw.
Untap.
Unless you draw something that changes
Draw.
what you're gonna do.
Well. I mean, it doesn't change what I'm going to do. It just adds an extra step.
Hold on.
to
Let
it.
me. Well, no. Hold on.
This is exerted. Hang on.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's exerted. Well, that stays off now.
Still, yeah.
Look what you can do though. Sure. Because you can.
I can cast both of these. Because 2.
Hmm?
This only needed to be 1. This needs to be 2.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
5.
Oh, wait, sorry. No, I can.
No, but without exerting it, you can do that and that,
It's true. Okay.
and then you're not exerted.
Yeah. So I'm going to.
Yeah, just go ahead and play that off the land. That's instant,
Tap
so we can wait on that.
3. Yeah. For Devotee of Strength. Devotee of Strength is a 3/2 for 3. And it has, for 4 and a green, target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. And it's just a 3.
Probably could have attacked with Fred Sandwalla there, but whatever.
I mean, I haven't gone past my. I haven't gone combat yet. That was my main phase.
Oh, actually, yeah. I'm gonna put a mountain down. Let's go to. We should generally do it pre-combat. That's
Yeah.
the correct way to do it. May as well swing with Frilled Sandwalla.
Yeah.
Take 1.
Okay, that's what I figured would happen. On my turn, I'm going, and then post-combat, cast Bloodwater Entity, which is a 2/2 for 1 blue-red with flying and prowess, which means if I cast a non-creature spell, it gets +1/+1 till end of turn. When it enters the battlefield, I may put target or instant sorcery card from my graveyard on top of my library. Hiya, Braid. How's it going?
Braid's a good card.
Braid is a great card. And that's my turn. You done, John?
Yeah, I'm done.
Pass it back.
All right. Untap. Draw. Okay, so new land.
So let's see what they do.
4. Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah. I'm still thinking this goes.
They've got
Potentially.
the
It
one that
depends on-
generates
it
the
depends on what
most
they try to
mana.
do.
Obviously,
It's true,
that puts
it's no
him,
longer
that allows him to play
quite
big
that
cards
critical.
really early.
Yeah.
The one that he held up.
Big guy.
It's
It's a big boy.
and then gets bigger.
They all just creature so. So I would just say I can probably protect the field right now if you want to just do the thing. Yeah.
They're very conspiratorial right
Okay.
now.
They are. I mean, that's kind of the point of two-headed giant, is to be conspiratorial.
All right, so I'm going to put down a swamp,
And put on a plane.
and I'm going to play my Ruin Rat.
Ah,
What's that?
it's a 1/1 death touch for 1 and a black, and when it dies, you exile a creature or exile a card from a graveyard.
Okay. So high countervailing wins.
Or Firebrand Archer.
Yep.
All right, and I'm gonna play Puncturing Blow.
What are you targeting?
The 2/4.
The Oasis Ritualist?
Yes.
In response, I'm going to tap it for 1 green, and I'm going to Stinging Shot one of your.
Stinging Shot puts 3 -1/-1 counters on a
'Kay.
creature with flying.
1 Aven is gone.
And that's exiled, because Puncturing Blow deals 5 damage to target creature, and if it would die, it exiles it.
All right. Well, it did its job.
Alright. And then they got 1 flyer on the field, but it's got prowess. But I untap myself, so attack with the Aven. It untaps itself.
I feel like...
Block with the Bloodwater entity.
Yeah.
Good.
Block, and hold on. Do you have any effects as the attacker?
I have hands, but no.
No effects? In that case...
Yeah.
But I'm trying to figure out what to target.
The other one.
No. But here's the deal. My target itself, I can re-get its ETB effect. Which I don't know if I particularly need to do. Yeah, I suppose I just do the other one.
Yeah.
May as well. Unsummon Rune Rat.
Okay.
Which triggers both Firebrand Archer and Blood.
And Blood Wonder. So this is a 3/3, and you take 2.
Okay.
And it dies.
Yep.
And it doesn't.
It doesn't, yes. Anything else in your turn?
Main 2, Ruin Rat.
Yeah, I figured you would.
Yeah, I figured.
Is that your turn?
But
Yep.
tapped out, mostly.
Yes.
Alright, untap. Hey, you come back.
Let's draw a card. Oh, look. Guess what I drew?
Draw a card. I play a forest.
Hey, Will.
Go to combat.
No,
Or
hold
you
on.
wanna-
Before we go to combat, do you want to...
You want to swing in with my Skinwallow?
Yes, but I have a secondary question. Do you want to do that on that and just hit them in the face really hard?
That is also a true thing that I can do, actually.
Because they can swing for a lot.
Now that I think about it, do that.
I'm a fan of face punch.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna play my Cartouche of Knowledge or my Devoted Strength, giving it +1/+1 in flying. And when it enters, I draw a card. Hey, look.
Hey, look, you can...
Yeah. And then I'm going to...
I think now we go to
Go
combat.
to combat.
Actually, before we go to combat, you've got 20 life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 4 and that's 3, so it'd be 7,
Oh, wait. And
9,
that's when you cast it.
14, 15. It doesn't kill them, but I can just cast pre-combat Abrade, kill the Ruin Rat, and we could swing all.
I mean, that helps. That makes me happy. Sure. But I don't think they can deal 19 damage on haste.
Abrade your Ruin Rat.
Okay.
Takes 3.
Ruin Rat dies, get rid of the Abrade.
That's fine. Abrade goes away forever. Prowess and Firebrand Archer trigger take 2. This is now a 3/3. Swing with everybody.
So 2, 6, 9,
11, 14.
All right.
what time is it?
Yeah, we're gonna have time for some more games. I told you this is a very aggressive format.
That's true. We happen to make aggressive decks. It's 5 o'clock. Yeah, no, we have time.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Hi.
Any effects, or you just take
If
damage?
you want to do something, I'm
All right,
going to use less of the screen space so that the player takes more. Yeah, I sort of designed this overlay 5 minutes before we went live, so
Yeah,
Right,
we
on top.
had to play
Drop.
around with the way cameras were. Oh, I'm playing Seeker of Insight at EOT. It's a 1/3 for 2, and then
Okay.
it can loot if I cast a non-creature spell. Yeah, I would love to have more room for the play area. I would also love to.
I think what we'll do next time is I'll probably figure out a way.
All right. So
We were,
The
we were
problem
hoping
is-
to split the camera in half and then have us each in the corner and have the play
But
area
we
take up the
can't.
center. But yeah, we can't split the camera in half.
I can't reference the same camera twice. So next time we do something like this, I think we'll have 2 more cameras.
play this one,
If you want us to be able to put up a better setup, by the way, feel free to
Oh, no,
donate
you're right.
to, either bits to the channel or to our Patreon, because that helps us with our setup and everything. In fact, these magic cards right here that you're seeing were bought with our Patreon money,
Alright.
thanks to our Patreon supporters on Patreon.
thing I need to do
Our Patreon supporters on Patreon.
Yes. Supporters on Patreon.
before
The Patreon supporters.
before the
on
end of this
Patreon.
game, Angel of Condemnation.
That's a fine card.
That was the first thing I picked out of that first pack that had the Angel of Condemnation on the cover, by the way.
nice. It doesn't save them though.
No.
And then-
I just really.
Yeah, don't show it to them.
No.
And Graven Abomination.
Meh.
All right.
It's that. By the way, let's read their abilities so that.
So the Angel of Condemnation is a 3/3 flying vigilance angel for 2 and white. Its abilities are 2 and a white and tap it, exile another heroic creature, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step, or 2 white, tap and exert it, exile it until he leaves the battlefield.
And Raven Abomination.
Dang it! This microphone.
Why? Stop
Why are you
running
reaching over the microphone?
You know you can use your other hand.
I was holding cards. I'm used to using my right
Austin, can you go fix the mic, please?
Yes.
You have 2 hands.
Raven Abomination is a 3/1 for 3 generic mana, and whenever it attacks, exile target card from a graveyard.
I'm really short.
You have,
No, I'm short, and the microphone is right here, and it keeps poking me, and I don't.
you're short, but you have 2 hands.
Or you can just shift.
Or William can shift the other way.
That doesn't help.
William, shift the other way.
Further away.
Yeah, shift the other way, William, so that.
That still
all-
puts her directly in front with
No,
her
no.
right hand.
If she moves between the 2 mics.
Yeah.
Now it's easier.
There you
See,
go.
that's what I keep doing, and
Austin,
it
can you go
just
fix the mic, please? It's
it
bugging me.
keeps.
All right, let's finish this game. It'll be quick.
Okay.
Anything else in your turns?
That's it for now.
That's
All right.
it.
Untap,
They're gonna kill us.
draw.
We did make the aggro decks. I went against type and didn't make a Jimmy deck. Or Timmy deck. No, Johnny deck. That was-
Actually,
I
yeah,
didn't make a
we
Johnny deck.
just went on board. If you, yeah. So play this,
Play that.
and then we go to attacks
1, 2. Okay.
because you
Yeah,
can activate
yeah.
Devotee of Strength, and we swing with everything.
Swing.
Blocks.
Honestly, we can't block enough. So
no,
yeah.
they're gonna kill us either way.
Yeah, well. All right,
Game 2.
round 2.
And we can sideboard with each other's sideboards, can't we? I think so.
It was written down there somewhere, but I wouldn't worry about it. I think just get more.
Is there anything that you want in yours?
I know some
you'd
stuff
like-
that you want.
I know that I have a card that you'd
What do
want.
I-
I have some cards in my sideboard that you're gonna want.
Okay.
I mean,
Do we want to?
There's at least
Oh,
one
can we
card.
do that?
Yeah.
Yeah. You
All right,
just
let's
have
do
to-
it real quick.
It's not gonna take too long. 'cause
Let me
I
see.
think there's only one in yours.
Okay.
that
So,
that
I know
want.
which one it is too.
Yeah.
My stuff's upstairs.
Yeah.
And I
Just go grab
I
it.
just don't know what I'm gonna take out
Okay.
for it. And while we're doing that, Austin, you can go fix that thing.
Yeah. I mean, I might want that.
And yeah, no, actually, no, that's right, because you're red. Yeah.
I think that's really all I want.
I think just based on what we've seen. Yeah, I think.
You want him?
I think. Yeah, and I think taking out that other hand. The
I don't know if you want to take out lands, given how few lands you have.
the desert. The
Oh, the rivulet.
yeah.
Yeah,
I think taking that out
maybe.
or taking that out. No, that's
It's just fine. It's not
Yeah,
great, but it's
like-
fine. Stupid trucks.
I don't know if there's any like actually taking that out maybe
Maybe.
because
You want that.
You don't.
I don't think they have enough
the one I
like
almost
massive
pulled.
creatures
I was debating with.
bad mood.
I don't know. Seems good.
Yes.
Your deck.
Although they may
You
just not
want
get pulling
that.
it.
The
Definitely
reason that
wanna
my
hold on to
father's quiet is not the mic. By the way, Cat.
You want?
Want to hold on to that for a minute because
I'm also not talking to Stan's
Yes.
mic, so if I'm quiet compared to
I'm gonna
everybody else,
take
it might be
that.
just- probably just this mic.
that one will help me too.
One of
That
mine.
one? Okay.
Um.
Is that better?
Actually,
Also,
I don't know if I want to change anything in my deck.
I'm quieter than I'm quieter than I am in the Shadowrun game
Okay.
because that mic has a compressor which brings up my high, which brings down my lows and brings up my highs. So this one is the first mic.
Oh.
Of the 6 mics on the board,
I
this
think
one
you
and
can
number
replace this with
6,
that one.
Stan's mic, do not have
Because
compressors.
we need to be more present on the battlefield.
Gotcha.
See, I'm thinking
The card
B.
that you
I'm
just
thinking
gave me,
Aggressive.
I took
Toss
the card
that.
that I gave you
Take that.
over it, and I was like debating
I don't know if you wanna
between the
get
two
rid of
of
land,
them.
I mean, you made a smart
Maybe I
choice
should
if you were
wanna-
still in black.
actually this.
Yeah,
this
that's
one,
why I
actually.
wasn't sure at that point
I
if
did
I
use
was
the
going to
card.
go red or black.
Get rid of that.
Yeah, we'll get rid of that. That's what we'll
Oh,
do.
okay.
You're right, Austin.
I'm not very glad about the stuff that
Get
I
rid
had
of
in
the
my
super
deck.
mediocre card that doesn't
now?
help you all that much.
I'm not very glad of the stuff that I had on my deck initially. I'm gonna
I'm not taking that.
I get rid of this.
I realize
this.
it's a fun card, but I don't want to take anything out for it.
Yeah. So we need to reset the counter. Just middle button. Middle button. Middle button.
The button in the middle,
Button
Austin.
In the middle, Austin.
No, I'm intentionally ignoring you.
Oh, I thought you were just poking things.
I am.
I mean, he was just poking things technically.
Mind shuffling my deck.
Yeah, just give me a second to.
Oh, no, yeah, that's fine. Thank
All right.
you.
Thanks
Oh.
for letting us know, Cat. All right. Are you guys going to be on the draw or the play?
We're gonna be able to play. Thank you very much.
I figured.
You sure? I still think they should have killed that Rootwalla, like way earlier in the game.
No. Killing the Firebrand Archer was definitely the right thing to do because I triggered my one Firebrand Archer a lot.
It's true. And we didn't get to show them why killing the Sandball would have been a good idea.
Firebrand Archer did a good 10 damage that game.
You know, I'm not gonna be able to put these two in there, so leave them there. That one I definitely wanted to get in there.
Yes, Kat, the Patreon money for all of our patrons is being spent very well right now.
Mm-hmm.
For their entertainment. This was brought to you by you, the viewer at home.
All right. We ready to draw our 7?
I am shuffling.
Shuffling.
Ah, get back here.
Stop filling shoes and shuffle.
Get back here.
Shuffling, moofing. Words are just better when you add the O's.
When you add extra O's, yeah.
Or when you add
Or
umlauts,
elongate the
or
U.
umlauts over the O's.
No.
umlauts over the U's.
Umlaut over an O makes it an O sound.
Umlaut over the U then.
Makes it an sound.
Yeah.
Be like muffin.
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 Muffin. That is a hilarious.
I feel like I should call your parents because I told them the wrong time.
What'd you tell him?
I said 5. I thought it was 5.
Want to send him a text? I'll send him a text real quick.
I
Thank
think
you.
no.
Yeah, my phone is. I don't know where my
I
phone is.
think-
Apparently.
I think I'm.
Hold on.
I think I'm shuffling this back.
That.
Here, let me.
Here, let me.
It's not exciting.
Let me put it in a
I
different
can't
manner.
even
I think
play
I'm
with
milling
them without
this.
them falling all over.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I've never been able to.
I think I'm milling.
My grandmother tried to teach me when I was.
I think I'm
She was
mulling,
really
not
good
milling.
at it.
Yeah, mullet. I think you
I
mullet.
think I'm mulling. Mulligan.
This is not an exciting hand, but it's keepable. On the draw, it's keepable.
Yeah, yeah. Better than mine. Better than mine.
There you
Thank you.
So yeah, I was genuinely surprised at
But
what did we see from William? We saw black and white.
You saw black, white, and a little bit of flyers.
Yeah, I saw black, white flyers, and we saw red, white flyers. I'm the only one in green at the table, at least currently,
I'm sure William is splashing green.
or just hate drafted green.
No. I think he's splashing it. It'd be weird if none of us were in 3 colors.
What's in your hand? Yeah, we should both mulligan right now.
Okay.
Mulligan.
Am I the only one keeping?
Yes.
Though I want to use this
You do,
card.
yeah, I know.
I want to use it so
Malt.
bad.
Hopefully it'll
7.
come back.
7. Mull to 7 and see what we get. What do we get with a mull to 7?
Not a BA in English.
What do you do with a BA in English? What is my life going to be? 4 years of knowledge,
college,
and plenty of knowledge have earned me this useless degree. I can't pay the bills yet, 'cause I have no skills yet. The world is a big, scary place, but somehow I can't shake the feeling I might make a difference to the human race.
So it's crazy, but I think you can keep that.
I think I can too.
On the draw. On the
Yeah.
draw, you can keep that. If you have to, you can.
I like that
you can
song.
cycle
Yeah,
that,
because
but-
I can do that at least.
But we kind of don't want to because we know what William has.
Yeah. But I've also got that.
Yeah, but
And I've got those. Because these... mean,
I actually
yeah,
have to mulligan this again.
those are really powerful. I think you keep it.
Yeah, keep it. And I think you can cover me enough. So
We're both a little slow.
we don't really want to be slow though. That's a fair point actually.
Well,
I think I should mull this. I think this is a mull because I have faster hands in this deck.
I don't know. But we're on the draw,
It's,
and you've got so many creatures to draw.
it's true, I do. But I've also got so many creatures to draw,
It's just being able to play
as opposed to.
Got.
like,
I don't think I want to have a
Like,
hand
do
that
I
has
wanna
blue-
risk
less.
it?
Let me.
If
Let me
this
look
was
at
a
my.
mull to 6 and
Yeah.
that was gone,
if
you'd
we
keep
both
that as
go
on
down
a mull to
to
6.
then-
I'm already at 6, so.
Yeah, that's what.
Because
I
you wouldn't
would
want to
do
go to 5.
Like, if I
Like,
had to go
it's a
down
keepable
6
mull to
too.
6, so
Yeah.
with a bonus card.
No, I have to go down. Wait.
And he's going to 5, so never mind. I'm good.
You have to go down to 5.
Okay, then I should probably keep.
You should go to 6 actually because you
Should
don't have
I?
enough stuff to do early on.
Kat, we're all theater people. We all start singing at random times all the time.
Okay.
That's actually what the final show. That's actually what the final show and final show films is about. In theater, you're always working towards the final show. That the thought is that the accumulation of all the weekends and weeks of show and practice and rehearsal and show leads up to the final show, which is the best show. So the name Final Show Films is.
I don't know. The final
we're
show isn't
practicing
always
towards
the
final
best show.
It's not always, but ideally
Sometimes
it is.
opening night is, or one of those random ones
Yeah.
in the middle.
It's the ideal, Holly.
Or sometimes the final show is just the one where we're messing around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh yeah, we used to do that in high school all the time.
Yeah.
So,
And
So
always
I'm
it'd
really
be
hoping
these
in the
Sunday
first 2
afternoon
times I draw
jokes.
something that makes that more relevant.
Yeah.
Or
I think I still.
how much can we piss off Miss Moore? Either way.
All right, 5 cards.
And 6 for me.
Yeah, you can't trigger my prowess.
The microphone is moving again.
Okay.
your
barely
other
pressed it!
hand.
I'm right-handed!
Okay, I have to keep this.
I am right-handed!
I'm
I
keeping
need to
this.
use it!
we want you to swap mics then. That way your right hand isn't having
You
to
wanna swap
cross.
sides?
Having to
I'm fine
cross
with that.
the mic.
We need to swap chairs, though. This is my chair.
Okay. Also, swap decks.
Yeah, Dex, that would help.
Yeah, don't.
Don't have an opening hand and then start drawing off the other.
That'd be interesting.
Are you short, Cat?
No. I mean, the cat is short, but not as short as Holly. I mean, to be fair,
No one's as short as Holly.
no, there are people. There are people shorter than you.
Oh, I'm
And
sorry.
I think Tegan is as short as you.
No.
Yeah.
No,
Tegan is
she's like 2 inches taller than me.
Really?
Yep.
You're both tiny. so it's-
5'6" is perfectly average height for a girl.
I wish I were 5'6".
I mean,
This is my extras.
Though I feel like I'm just fun-sized.
yeah.
Oh, no.
Ah.
That is fair. While I am shorter than all of the men I know,
You know some tall guys.
I do. It's true. I do fortunately have lanky arms. So,
Do you have a Terabad hand?
That's good.
are you guys sure you still want to be on the play?
You can't switch.
I think it'll be fine.
Okay.
You guys ready to go?
You're on
Get your
play.
scries.
All right.
You don't get
okay.
to scry because you
scry.
mold this up.
Did you scry?
No, I didn't.
Scry one.
No. Not right now.
Going into game 2. Currently, it is team this side of the table. Team Wild and Free 1 to Team Manatee 0.
All right. So
This is my gruel playmat.
start with the Desert of the True,
It's appropriate.
which
Nice, cat.
you
Nice.
should probably also do. Yeah.
I grew a long time then.
And Desert of the True.
All right, mirror plays. Shall we draw?
Yeah.
Well, now I just want to lick this microphone. It's like right there in my face.
So first of all, Full Art Forest.
Full art mountain. We've got the full art play. I think that means that we auto win, right?
Yeah, the full art. If you play nothing but full art lands first, you automatically win. That's the rules.
See, perfect. You
Yeah.
go there.
Yeah, go there.
All right.
Turn.
Turn. All right.
I think
Untap.
so.
Untap.
Oh, sorry.
Draw.
Although
Perfect. I knew that was coming because I scried it.
I mean, it's still
Ruin
fun.
rats.
Ruin rat. Ruin rat. Oh no. Whatever will we do about a ruin rat?
How does that interact with Death Touch? The way you think it does?
Exactly like you think.
Okay,
it does.
good. I just wanted to make sure
Play
before I
plans.
did that.
That's it right now.
Well, but I don't realize there's not a second part.
That's right.
That's why it's such a ridiculous card.
Yeah.
Any other plays for you
That's
guys? All right.
That's it right now.
Untap and draw.
Untap
What'd you draw?
and draw. It's an island.
It's a full art.
Unfortunately,
you
I
can
don't. I
use.
didn't. This is not one of my full art islands. Unfortunately,
All right.
it is, however, an island.
I think we just pass. You've got plenty to do. I would keep that.
Yeah. We pass.
Go.
All right.
We pass.
Untap and draw.
Please keep the microphone out of your mouth.
But it's right there.
I know.
Swamp.
Resist
I just-
the temptation.
I just want to
Dauntless
lick
Haven.
it.
Yeah, EOT.
Yep.
What?
Nothing.
I can't do anything.
Yeah,
right
it's
now.
fine.
No.
That's fine for right now.
Is
You
that
can
the end of your turn?
Yep.
Stuck, yeah.
End of turn. Stinging shot the Dauntless Haven.
Okay.
All right. That your turn.
I mean, yeah, that was end of turn. So
Draw and untap. Oh my goodness.
hey,
I mean,
I kind of have to, don't I?
you. I mean, you don't have to, but you should. Full art mountain.
Full art island.
I'm on the mono full art plan here.
Island, forest, river hoopoe.
Okay.
It wasn't necessarily the correct play.
Yes, it was.
But
Oh,
it was
that
a
was
play
the
you
one
had
that
to
I thought
make.
was so cute, but
River
I
Hoopoe
couldn't
is the best
actually
play.
play it.
All right,
River hoopoe with an island up is the best play. What are you talking about?
go.
Go.
All right.
So Holly and I are on the do nothing plan.
Finally.
It's fair. Well, your is it. So is it is often the do nothing until
Good.
somebody else
What
does
you
something
got?
planned.
This is true.
I can play.
The other amount is
this
I'm on. Is it spells?
What does this one do?
It's exactly what we
Is it,
do.
is it spells? Yes, it is.
I can play either one.
Is it? It's a lot.
Yeah. So. I would
Storm
start
count
with
as
that
one.
All right.
Ah, Holly got her mountain. I feel like that's going to come into play very shortly.
Well, no, only one mountain.
No. On my side, I have
well,
two.
yeah, that's fair.
He doesn't know what's in my hand. Well,
I'm assuming good stuff.
I know exactly what's in
How do
my
you
hand.
even pronounce that?
Just play it.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
by the way,
Kenra Scrapper.
Yeah, something.
River
Scrapper.
Hoopoe, by the way, because I forgot
Sorry.
previously, is a green blue 1/3 for green and blue flyer, which has 3 and green blue to gain 2 life and draw a card.
It's red menace. You may exert.
Exert Kenra Scrapper.
Kenra, thank you. Kenra Scrapper as it attacks. When you do so, it gets +2/+0 until end of turn.
And it is a 2/3.
It's a
for
2/3 for 3. It's a 2/3 for 3 with menace, which is fine, and then you can exert it, which makes it great.
How much? What does it gain on exertion?
Plus 2
plus
plus
2. Yeah.
No,
Becomes a 4/3
what he
it's
said.
real good.
Attack step. I'm just gonna attack with the ruin rat.
Feel free.
Now I'm
We're gonna
hugging
take one.
the
Oh.
microphone.
We take
I
one.
think we take one. Yeah. I'm 6'6", Cat.
And then main 2.
Not only am I 6'6", but I'm 6'6", and I have a genetic disease that makes my arms abnormally long.
Main 2. Put down the
And
blighted
also
bat.
makes him take a carving knife to his arm, apparently.
And he.
No, that's a different genetic disease. I have multiple genetic diseases.
It wasn't a carving knife. He just punched his arm a lot.
I believe that's your turn.
You took one. Yeah. So
Yeah, I don't think I have any EOT effects.
what's that?
Blighted bat.
It's a 2/1 for 2 and a black with flying, and for 1 it gains haste till end of turn.
Okay.
If I had drawn a 4th land, I could have attacked with it.
Sounds good.
Not your turn. Alright, so we untap
Now I'm
and
just
draw.
hugging the microphone.
Untap and
Leaning into the
draw.
microphone makes noise.
But it needs a hug, and the way my arms are right now,
More lands,
it's better than licking it.
I think.
Um,
The one and then swing. Actually,
hold on. No,
what is that?
that's a 2/3. But I'm going to deal with that.
Okay, because I can take one and then. Would you stop breaking the mic? Sorry.
into me. It jabbed into my sternum.
I would like you to
Whatever.
know.
Because you kept giving it a hug.
Hey, John Lockhole, welcome to the stream.
This is gonna make some noise in a minute.
I don't get along with
Ollie.
microphones.
If it's jabbing you.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know it could do that.
Yeah, I sit at that mic, so it's set for super tall.
Ta-da! Or just hold on for that.
Oh, I have Ehlers Danlos, which has a lot more than just the long arm thing, and the scratching thing is a side effect of fibromyalgia. Yes, and genetic disease is vaguely correct. Hold on.
It's also known
that's
as
instant speed.
rubber man
It's true.
syndrome because he can stretch his skin.
And like, if you just hold it back, it blocks blighted bat.
Yeah, no, it's fair.
I think what you're going to do is you're going to do the classic is it move.
Yeah,
Draw go.
go.
I, in the meantime, know how good Kendra Scrapper is.
Yeah, and I can't really.
Do you remember
anything about it
Puncturing
right
Blow?
Okay.
5 damage to target creature. If it would die, exile it. Yeah, that's gone.
now. Goodbye.
So he pulled the other one.
That your turn?
Yeah, I think it's her turn.
Yep,
Untap. Draw.
I've got so many answers.
What do you do with all those
Any
answers, John?
lands?
Nothing, because I don't have enough mana for them all.
I'm trying.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm sorry.
You're drawing all my lands too.
I mean, just
Should
go
I-
with it.
Yeah, just go. Okay. Steadfast Sentinel.
Oh, that's what I wanted to exile.
What
Is
does it do?
a 2/3 with vigilance, and it has Eternalize for 4 and white.
Like he
Which
said.
makes it a 4/4 vigilance.
Nice.
If only we had cards that exiled
It has
things.
to go from the graveyard though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then combat
Means it
step,
has
just
to
attack
die.
with the Ruin Rat.
Take it.
Take
I
one.
think we can take one.
Yeah, I mean, we have 28 left. I think we can take one.
That's turn.
All right.
Untap draw.
Untap.
Hey, forest.
The thing is, my deck curves out at 4.
That's the correct
Like
play, yes.
everything that's important in my
Yeah.
deck plays at 4.
Ignore the middle
I wish
part.
I could share.
It's just
Yeah. No. And also note what's missing there.
I'm sorry.
yeah. All right. So I'm gonna play I have 5 full art lands in play. I would just like to say
You are at maximum full art lands. I think.
that's. I think you swing with that first, just to see what he does, because you have instant speed stuff.
It's true.
So go to combat. Swing with.
The Hoopu.
Would like to make your acquaintance.
The
You
Hoopu
can
says
just
poo poo.
block with the Steadfast
It's
Sentinel.
flying.
It does.
Flying.
Oh, it's flying, right.
Dang
Take
it.
1.
The Hoopu says poo poo.
Take 1.
Hey man, that one is very relevant. All right.
Hey, you know how we want a bird, Austin? I want one of those.
They're extinct.
Hoopus aren't extinct.
Are they not?
I don't think so. All right. You go ahead and cast your spell first.
Yeah. Okay. Tap 4. Oasis Ritualist.
It's the 2/4 for 4 that can
Taps
add
to
1
add-
mana of any color,
taps
or
to add
it can
mana.
exert to add a bunch. Tap 5, Ominous Sphinx. It's a 4/4 flyer for 3 blue with flying. It has other text, but that's not really relevant.
It's also ominous.
I never saw that one. And
I did.
You passed it to me.
I passed it to you?
Yeah.
All right, is that your turn?
It was blue. You skimmed over it.
Oh, yeah. I don't play blue.
Is that your turn?
That's our turn. We're tapped out of mana.
All right, untap. Draw. Hey, it's something that I can play at least.
Hey, spells to play are good.
Ominous Sphinx still dies to Puncturing Blow.
It does. Ominous Sphinx still dies to Doomblade.
Okay,
Shit
so
card.
what I want you
Dice
to do
removal.
is do
D-
that one
dice removal.
and get rid of that one.
Okay.
You have Blood Rage Brawler.
Or Treacherous Whisper. Or what's the
Tormenting Voice.
Tormenting Voice?
Oh yeah, Tormenting Voice is fine.
Kenra Eternal.
Tormenting Voice.
I'm going to play Tormenting Voice.
Discard 1, draw
Get
1.
rid of that Dunes.
Yes.
Here, draw
And then
2.
Draw 2, yeah.
Oh, sorry, discard 1, draw
It's,
2.
yeah, it's discard 1, draw 2.
It's better than looting.
No, it's even looting because you're losing 2 cards. You're
I'm sorry,
discarding a card
yes,
and playing a
well,
card.
yeah,
I mean, I
better
can
than looting
actually
though, because looting is
play
discard
this
1,
turn.
draw 1.
No,
Have you played land
it's
yet?
rummaging, which is worse than looting
I
because you discard
have
first,
not played
then you
land
draw.
yet.
That's right.
All right,
there's
so you've
my
still
land.
got 4 land.
And you can play that.
I can't. That can I?
Yes,
no,
you have
'cause
exact
two, no, 2
1,
are tapped
2,
already.
3, 4.
2 are tapped already because.
You 4.
Oh, that one. I thought you meant that one. Sorry.
The one that's just gonna sit in your hand and do nothing until you
Tap
play it.
out.
Okay. Dutiful servants.
It's a 2/5.
It's a 2/5.
It blocks well, unless creatures have flying.
True.
Pity about that whole flying thing.
Yeah, that's.
And then the Ruin Rat comes at you.
The Ruin Rat.
I think we can take one.
brings
You think
ruin.
We can take one?
Yeah, I think we take one.
No, take one. Let's see what effects.
That's it. Go.
All right, untap and draw.
If I could get a 4th land, I'd have effects.
Also, yeah. Hashep Oasis. Desert Synergy Online.
Untap your Hoopu.
Oh yeah.
Untap
Hoopu.
the
Hoopu.
Don't
says-
let the Hoopu go to waste. You've got a
Different things I can do.
The thing is, this is a much better board state, and if I could get that 4th land, I could
just-
swing it in our favor. But
can
I need to
just-
get that 4th land.
I can
You
just
need what forest?
I need,
pay a
I need
life. Keep those
and
two
I had a
up,
planes,
and
actually.
then
Why
I
do I
can-
planes?
Why
I
would
have-
you pay a life?
I don't have
That
planes.
taps
I
for
can't
colorless
share
without
with you
paying life.
anyway.
That's true. I
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can drop. Actually, you know what?
I
might-
can just drop that, leave 2 up, and then have things to do later.
Actually, you know what? Might be better than. No, he's no. Let's.
He's fine.
Yes, he's fine. Let's do that.
Like, my deck maximizes...
Wait, hold on. Let's go to attacks first.
My-
Attacks.
Sorry, yeah.
My deck maximizes out at 2 white sources and 2 black
That's
sources.
fair. Hoopu says hi.
And so does Ominous Sphinx.
The Ominous Sphinx is a 4/4. What's
Yeah.
its effects?
It's flying. I can if I cycle or discard a card, target creature an opponent
Cycle.
controls gets -2.
Whenever
-0 till
you
end of
cycle
turn.
or discard a card,
Should I have
you
one?
don't discard one by the thing.
Okay.
Is it flying?
It's flying. So I'll feed the Blighted Bat to it.
Okay. I'm gonna
Wait, why? What are you gonna do?
Eternal. Eternal's a 2/2.
It's ground bound.
Yeah,
No.
but it's also an Eternal.
Yeah, but it's not bothering us because if he.
What does it do
attacks
when it
us,
gets through? What's its
Nothing. It's a 2/2 that flicks
Oh, it's
1.
2/2 flip 1. Yeah, but deal more and. then
I
also
feel like
remove it.
no, they have better creatures to
Okay,
remove.
that's fine.
Like they can just take 1. It's fine.
Take one.
So take 1.
Hoopu says poo-poo.
Wrong way.
Very mature over there, John.
And
The Hoopu's saying it.
yes, John, that's exactly how this works. I feel like at this point we're going.
I feel like I'm back in elementary school. He's over,
You know what the Hoopu
he's
does,
over
though?
there saying that I can't share with you.
So does Oasis Ritualist.
It's true.
Actually, Oasis Ritualist is even better because Hoopu is getting in for 1 in the air.
It's true. Hoopu is getting
And I keep wanting to
I
lick
don't
this
know
microphone.
which one.
I think actually this one first.
think so.
Yeah.
Well, no, because this one
he
works
attacks
better with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's fair.
Let's go ahead and get down.
So tap for 3, Sidewinder Naga. Sidewinder Naga is a 3/2 for 3, and as long as I control a desert, which I do, or there is a desert card in your graveyard, which there isn't, Sidewinder Naga gets +1/+0 and has trample, so he is currently a 4/2 with trample.
I'm casting Emberhorn Minotaur, which is a 4/3 for 3 and a red, and if I exert it, it gets +1/+1 and gains menace until end of turn.
Look at all these big front low butts.
Go ahead.
All right. Please give me a land. If you don't give me a land, this isn't going to be an interesting game. That's not a land.
Alright, we can't kill you next turn.
Okay, you know what?
Don't forget to untap your rat, sir.
Yeah, untap the Ruin Rat.
Untap the
Holly.
rat.
Oh, it's my turn
Untap
too.
your
I'm
stuff.
Also
Untap and
sorry.
draw.
untap your
I'm
lands.
sorry.
While you're
I'm
untapping and
sorry.
drawing, John, I'm doomfalling you. I get to look at your hand and exile a non-land card from it.
Sweet. Anything you want to do in response?
I don't have anything to do. Do you want to... I don't think you need to cast any of those in response. Yeah, I think just let him do it.
I mean, I could cast that in response
But that'd be silly.
on you.
But then he just gets rid of a card that's more relevant. So
That's
I
fair.
think let him.
Yeah. Alright.
I'm going.
Okay. Ambuscade is a one-sided fight. Ornery Kudu is a
I'm gonna
kudu.
play my Granite
Spidery
Granite
Grasp
Titan.
is
Yeah, that thing.
gives something
It's a
reach and
5/4
power.
For 4 red, right?
Yep.
These are all annoying cards.
I have an annoying hand.
I get rid of one, you'll just have the other one. But
We're
Spidery
generally here to
Grasp,
be
I
annoying.
actually get rid of.
Oh, this is his hand.
Yeah. Spidery Grasp is exiled.
Okay.
That was the better of the 2 cards for us to have exiled. It's exiled. It's gone
Sorry.
forever.
Exile.
Like, I'd rather have 2 ambuscades than a spider grass and
It's
an
true.
ambuscade.
It's true. Does anything over there need to die?
That Granitic Titan could go away EOT.
What is it?
It's a 5/4 menace.
Okay.
Do you have any attacks?
That's a 4/3. That's a 2/4. That's a
4/2.
4/2. It's honestly. Did you want to tap your mana?
Yes. She then casts Granitic Titan, which
Oh,
costs
okay.
6.
I cast
Okay.
him.
Yeah. Okay. Honestly, there's nothing worth attacking right now.
Okay.
End of turn?
Yep.
I think we,
End of turn. Tap for 3. I'm going to foily ambuscade. I'm just gonna use the
Sidewinder. No, you have to control the creature you get.
You control.
So
Yeah.
Sidewinder Naga gets 5 power. and then,
Sidewinder becomes a 5/2 and punches your 5/4
Yeah.
in the face.
and if that's the end of your turn,
I see. Yeah, I mean it is because I waited on the turn.
One-sided fight.
One-sided fight.
life is good.
Is it?
If I can get a 4th land, I can make this much more
Life's
interesting.
good. I
Life's
agree.
good.
I agree with that sentiment.
Hold on. So
However, this game is going to end without me drawing a 4th land, I feel.
I mean, it's
Hold on.
It's game 2. I have to.
not necessarily. Let's take a look at what we can do here. If we kill Ruin Rat and then you
1,
ambuscade
2,
to kill
3,
the
4,
servant.
5, 6, 7, 3, 8. I don't have enough to do both, but
Hold on. If you use, but that becomes a flying.
yeah,
But I don't know.
also becomes 2, 3, 6. Actually, sorry,
8.
8.
It counts itself.
And you can boom
I can
the eternal.
boom boom.
Yeah. And then next turn.
Yeah, I think you just
Sorry,
play that.
Next turn, bam.
I think you
Next
just play
turn,
that.
bam. Next turn, bam.
Well, first let's go to combat and swing with our flyers because hold on. Yes, go to combat and swing with our flyers.
Hoople.
And I'm going to exert my Emberhorn Minotaur, making it a 5/4 and menace, which means it has to be blocked by at least 2 creatures.
So
It's on the ground though.
It's on the ground, so you can interact with it.
these 2, because you get to
Okay.
bring that one back, and that kills the
Okay.
thing.
That's fair.
So you block with those 2.
Tramples over.
Hold on, no. Put them forward because what's going to happen is before we get to that point,
That's right. In response to your blockers.
open fire your Ruin Rat.
Which does, don't just
sorry.
say the card name.
Open fire.
3 damage to target creature or player.
Okay.
Open fire lightning bolts.
That goes to the graveyard. What do you want to exile?
and then
that just dies.
What's in either of your graveyards?
Doesn't she come
I've got
back?
open fire and puncturing
You have to
blow.
pay
You've got
to get her
ambuscade
back,
and
but yeah.
stinging shot.
You're the one that can bring stuff back from your graveyard, so puncturing blow.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's fine. I was going to bring back opening fire anyway. And you take 5 in the air.
Oh.
Hey, oi!
He tapped it twice. 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Not your life counter.
Technically, it's my life counter.
I feel like
all
there's
right.
about to be a fight in here.
Second main. Let's go ahead and play our big dumb dudes.
Second main phase.
There is a fight in here, by the way. It's happening on the table right now.
I tap
I was
5.
about to say, this is kind of a battlefield.
I tapped 5. So remember what I
Fine.
said? So remember last game when I said you should have killed the river walla, or the desert sand walla? It's because of I have Majestic Myarch. Majestic Myarch is a star for 5, 4 and a green. Majestic Myarch's power and toughness are each equal to twice the number of creatures you control. Also, at the beginning of each combat, if you control a creature with flying, Majestic Myarch gains flying until the end of turn. The same is true for First Strike, Double Strike, Death Touch, Haste, Hexproof, Indestructible, Lifelink, Menace, Reach, Trample, and Vigilance. So he's currently a 8/8.
Okay.
And he'll gain flying at the beginning of each combat.
He'll gain flying and trample at the end of each combat.
Oh, he will. And I cast Bloodwater Entity, putting open fire on the top of my library. Bloodwater, if you don't remember,
Yeah,
is
I
the
remember what he does.
Flying 2/2 prowess.
I remember what he does.
I think that's turn.
Yeah.
I think that's a fine turn.
Yeah.
I had drawn a 4th land at any time leading up to this. Hey, look, there it is at the end of the game.
Hey!
And it's also not the color of land that I need.
Holly, untap and draw.
Okay.
You can internalize that.
Are you talking about Angel of Condemnation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
He's
realize
been-
that I have removal. I would have just killed him.
Do. However, if I had had that 4th land any time earlier, when you were out of mana for removal,
I would have.
or just not had any in your hand.
That's fair. That's
I've
fair.
had removal in my hand the whole game.
But see,
So is
if
John.
I was worried
But he
about
doesn't know that, though.
if I was worried about being able to play that, I could have just looked at your hand and tossed something out.
It's true.
Is it another land?
Yes.
You can internalize your thing. Get a 4/4. We have the token for it too. It's sweet.
Do what I can. Torment of Venom, 3/1/1 counters on the Trampler, and you either lose 3 life, discard a card, or sacrifice another permanent. No, a non-land permanent.
I think we lose 3 life here.
I lose 3 life here. And Sidewinding Runner dies.
Right.
I lose my trample ability in the air. And he goes down to a 6/6.
6. I'm going to eternalize her.
So you get a 4/4 version
Hold
of.
on.
Do we have one of her?
We do have one
Yeah,
of her.
yeah. He said there's a token
Yep.
for her.
Token. What's her name?
I don't know. She just went away.
It'll be the
Steadfast
other
Sentinel.
side.
What was it?
No.
Steadfast Sentinel.
Steadfast Sentinel.
No, flip it
Yeah,
around.
yeah. I was reaching. And then Steadfast Sentinel. Here it is. Steadfast Sentinel.
All right.
Eternalized creatures look so cool.
Anything else on your turn?
Makes sense. That's it.
Yep.
All right.
On tap.
Untap. He's still exerted. Oh, look what I drew.
If I'd had a 4th land at any point during this game, except right now, you know, if it had been a White
No,
Plains as well.
that's
At
funny.
some
I'm just gonna do
point,
that.
I have to run out of lands, right?
No,
Yeah.
hold on. You just
This
you
was
do that,
shuffled.
and then we
Well,
swing
this,
all.
This and then that. That raises.
Oh
him.
yeah. I see what you- well, hold on. It might be better to
No.
that and ambuscade so he has fewer blockers.
He's flying. They have no blockers.
Oh yeah, everything we have flies. I forgot that part.
So 3 for Oketra's Monument. Then tap for 1 and 3 for Ornery Kudu.
Putting a
2
minus.
triggers go. So he puts a -1/-1 counter on my Oasis Ritualist. Majestic Myarch becomes an 8/8. Oketra's Monument triggers,
Warriors are on the flip side.
giving me a 1/1 white warrior token with vigilance. Majestic Myarch becomes a 10/10 with flying and vigilance. Or it becomes a 10/10 right now. Go to combat, he gains flying and vigilance, swing in the air for 10.
And I'm gonna swing in the air for 6. You can swing with Hoopoe.
Yeah, I'll swing with Hoopoe, so 11.
You've got 11 and I've got
17 in the
17 in the air.
We can't block any of that.
So,
And
I mean,
yeah.
like, I'm fine losing, but losing because my deck never did anything is annoying.
No, that's fair.
Just
That's fair.
annoyed because I was mana flooded
Yeah.
so badly.
It was a bad match.
So, I mean, there's literal nothing we can do.
Yeah.
Nope, that's game. Like,
But-
we're not dead this turn, but we can't do anything next turn.
Yeah.
But I mean, the problem was even if you'd played it, we had so much removal.
Yeah.
See, I have ways of dealing with that fact if I can get the mana.
Yeah.
But you would have been tapped out after playing it. That's the
Yeah.
problem. We would have immediately killed it.
Like,
Yeah.
if I had ever been able to get my mana online,
No,
like,
if you needed lands like 4 turns ago.
yeah.
basically.
Like 4 turns
If
ago, I
you-
could have gotten rid of removal from your hand and then played the
So
Now I'm getting to creatures after 3 more lands.
Next-
We're underneath.
next draw another next draw another 2 creatures. Next draw
Like,
land.
Supernatural Stamina was waiting
Next
that whole
draw
time.
another
Yeah.
2 creatures. Next draw land.
So many lands.
Next draw land.
All of my planes were
Next
at the bottom
draw,
of my deck.
Land. Next draw another 2 creatures.
But you were right, by the way. I did have the splash of green for
Okay.
the spider, for
and-
Hypatra and the spider.
Okay.
I think we got one more for one more quick game.
Hypatra and the obelisk
What time
spider.
is
We got 20
What
minutes.
time is it?
I feel like 20 minutes might be cutting it close.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
All
I have
right.
to take him back and pick
But
up
we can
with
talk
him
about we
before
can talk about our
tonight,
we can talk about our decks.
Yeah,
real
we'll
quick.
talk about all the sweet stuff in our deck.
I mean, you've already done your deck tech.
Yeah.
So let's hear what you've got in your deck.
Let's hear what you got. Well, you guys haven't heard. What do you guys get?
I see you do have the Hippatra and the Obelisk Spider, which are great
So,
splashes.
my plan, had it ever come to pass, actually would have been a good counter for your deck specifically
far
because you have a lot of graveyard interaction.
No, I don't.
No, just a couple.
I have one card that interacts
Still,
with my
either
graveyard.
way. But anyway, this deck was very exile. It was Angel of Condemnation was my first pick that I pulled out.
Yeah.
And he was just kind of, well, I'm on white and I'm determined to play black, so I got a very consistent deck if I could ever get the consistent pieces, because I have not 1, not 2, but 3 of Dauntless Aven and Disposal Mummy.
Dauntless Haven, very good.
Dauntless was very, very good.
Disposal Mummy, eh.
I never saw play.
No. Oh, I had plenty of cards that never saw
Like,
play.
I had 3 Dauntless Avens and 3 Disposal Mummies. And it was a very Flyers heavy deck, because I had not only the Dauntless Avens and the Disposal Mummy, or the Dauntless Avens and the Angel of Condemnation, but also the Blighted Bat that you saw. And I was considering taking, when we sideboarded, the demon that Holly grabbed.
Which demon is it?
The
Is it
the Apocalypse Demon.
Nice.
But my deck doesn't have enough graveyard interaction to really make use of the Apocalypse
Demon
Demon.
is actually really bad unless you have like
Graveyard interaction, yeah.
Well, no, not graveyard interaction. You have to have ways to sacrifice creatures. That second line of text is so rough.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Well, he advised me against using it in the game, which was good because I went white-red instead of... Because my other black creatures weren't very good, and I didn't have as many.
The goal with this deck, if I had ever gotten any of the things I needed, was to put you guys off of your creatures with stuff like Torment of Scarabs, Impeccable Timing, just occasional Active Heroism, Double Block, and just like trying to kill your creatures by taxing you out of them with all of the removal that I've got.
That's really funny given that I did not play a creatures deck,
Yeah.
which would have made it very difficult for you to.
My deck was the creature's deck.
And then, of course, Hypatra and Obelisk Spider both have their own fun things to do.
Yeah, I think I had 8 spells that weren't creatures.
Most of my stuff was creatures, too.
Yeah, I actually...
I was really
didn't have as
hoping.
many
I was
creatures
really,
this
really
time.
hoping to actually get the Angel of Condemnation online with my Dauntless Avens and Sparring Mummy,
Yeah,
because
no.
I can exile that forever. Dauntless Aven untaps him. I have him back up again.
Oh, look. Somebody got permanently banned from my channel. Thank you, Twitch, for auto-banning.
What now?
I don't know.
Somebody was doing something they shouldn't have been
Something
doing.
did something and Twitch auto-banned. Either that or they just put that in there as their thing. I'm not sure.
Wow.
All right, Holly.
Sorry.
What was your deck?
I didn't have as many creatures. I had more like artifacts and enchantments and stuff that I really didn't get to use much.
What were your artifacts and enchantments?
The one I really wanted to use was that Soulminity.
Solemnity?
Solemnity, yes,
Thank
that
you.
would have, like,
Okay, so you
hard
ended up with
shut
Solemnity.
down the counters that you were
That was
having.
the card that I had passed.
It's
Neither
where
of us
it's
ever
not-
made counters.
Yeah.
Neither of our decks did
Yeah, they
any
never
counters.
had counters either, though.
Yeah,
I was
Solemnity
waiting.
did
In
nothing
fact,
against
in
it.
fact, it would have helped me because the only creature that I had that did anything with counters
I
was
took
my
it because
Kudu.
we didn't have counters, and I was hoping you guys would have counters.
No, you've got counters. You've got Hapatra and Obelisk Spider.
Those are the only things that I have, and they never showed up. They
Nice.
were an optional thing in the deck.
Yeah, the only thing that I had.
And then I got Mirage Mirror, which I really like.
Oh, Mirage Mirror is fascinating.
Yeah, Ornery Kudu is the only thing in our decks that,
I love anything that
deals with
mirrors.
counters. And that would have only helped me.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a good thing I didn't use it.
Yeah. So yeah,
I mean, you guys didn't present an occasion where I could have used it anyway.
most of my deck was creatures and a bit of removal, building towards, because this is what I opened first. That first pack was my Majestic Mayorarch. And that's I sort of saw that went.
Okay, what's the one that you opened that, like, William was wondering what it was?
Which one?
The one where you
I
were...
think in the last pack.
When you made a hilarious noise.
Yes.
Oh, the Solemnity. That was
Oh.
It's
okay.
actually a terrible card in draft.
Yeah, that's why I made that noise.
Oh.
Okay, so my deck
All right.
was primarily removal and creatures that benefit from non-creature spells. Scribe of the Mindful gets instants and sorceries back from my graveyard. Cryptic Serpent is cheaper if I have instants and sorceries in my graveyard. Thorn Moloch is prowess. Bloodwander Entity, prowess, gets things back from my graveyard. Magmaroth, I don't like it, but it's a 5/5. It gets a -1/-1 counter on my upkeep, but it removes them whenever I cast non-creature spells. 2 Firebrand Archers, which pings you, and I've got a Riddle form, whichever I cast a non-creature spell, it becomes a 3/3 Flying Sphinx.
Yeah.
For removal, I had 2 Unquenchable Thirsts, which stop you from untapping. I had 2 Open Fires, which is the 3 damage. Puncturing Blow, which is 5 in exile. A Braid, which is 3 damage to target creature or destroy an artifact. Sand Strangler, which is 3 damage to target creature as long as I have a desert. I didn't have a lot, though. And an Unsummon. So I was on the
We had 3 colors between us.
spells matter.
So spells and creatures.
I would it would have been very nice to actually get the Angel of Condemnation online with Dauntless Avens on the field, but that never happened with round 2 mana base because I never hit a second white.
Yeah, Zagrog Solemnity is definitely not meant for limited. It's a funny card.
I never hit a second white in the second game. So
Yeah. Well, the first game you cast it, and then it immediately died.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's still good. I mean,
It's a great card.
You guys, it looks like you guys had some pretty solid decks.
they never happened.
Just nothing. Yeah, they never
They
fired.
weren't able to be played.
And I have nothing but creatures in this deck.
Which is why I was really happy with Dauntless Haven, because if I have all the flyers, if you're playing a creature deck, and I was like, do over your creatures.
Yeah, but you do have all the flyers. I just have the best flyer.
Part of the problem is John and I also had very synergistic decks.
Yeah.
Except you had your one creature. It's like, oh, Angel of Condemnation.
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
Except then we remove Angel of Condemnation.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Or
there are certainly answers to we both of your decks certainly have answers to our decks. It's just that
They never
happened. Yeah.
The problem is our decks also have answers to yours.
Yeah,
It's a back and forth.
everyone's decks have answers to each other's decks.
And Vizier the True is basically free tapping with Dauntless Havens in the field.
If I had gone white, and Zagrog in chat earlier were saying that I should have potentially picked up some white cards, but I didn't want to get into the fight for the open color.
Yeah. My Manolith and Survivor's Encampment were my method of casting Hapatra. I didn't have any green sources in my
You
deck.
got the Manolith. Okay,
Yeah.
I was wondering who got it. Let me see Hapatra.
Hapatra's
What does
sweet.
Hapatra do?
She's a 2/2
Hapatra makes snakes that kill you.
For green-black. Whenever
Hapatra of your
Whenever
poison
you
deals
put-
combat damage to a player, you may put a -1/-1 on target creature. Whenever you put one or more, this is a separate clause. Whenever you put one or more -1/-1 counters on a creature, create a -1/-1 green snake, a 1/1 green snake token with Death Touch. That would have comboed so well with Majestic Mayorarch. I just wasn't in black, but
Yeah, well, I was hoping you'd get it, because that's worth splashing for.
yeah, no,
The problem
And
with
then
Hapatra...
Obelisk Spider is a 1/4 for 3 with reach with the same initial clause of whenever you deal damage, make a counter. It has reach. And whenever you put one or more -1/-1 counters on a creature, each opponent loses life and you gain 1 life.
The problem is, Obelisk Spider's great on his own, Hapatra wasn't actually great for your deck because you didn't have a lot of -1/-1 counters.
Yeah.
Aside from
No, but creating taxing death touch creatures is useful.
Yes, but you have to be able to
the
deal with the
snakes are
-1/-1
useful.
counters is the problem.
Yeah, I think the only way you had, the only
Was
method by which you
Hapatra,
had
Obelisk
was
Spider, and
themselves.
And
Torment of Venom.
Hapatra has to be unblocked for her ability to trigger.
and Torment of Venom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think maybe I would have probably cut the two off the 2 splashes and would have gone with them. You have a really solid.
Except there wasn't anything else that I wanted to put in the deck in place of them.
More land.
No. How many lanes are you running?
I had 17 lands.
I would have run 16 with that deck.
I mean,
And like, what other creatures did you have?
This deck was full of creatures. I was considering trying to put in the Carrion's creature that she got in during sideboarding, but
all right. Well, that's 5:51. I think that's good enough to wrap up on for Magic. If you guys liked watching us play Magic, we'll probably we enjoy playing Magic, so we'll probably do this again and in the future when we have a little bit better setup. But
to yours.
Stay tuned. We're going to be taking another hour-ish break, and we'll be back in an hour with Changeling, The Lost. We'll be back with our regular game on that. So, and then that's going to go for its normal time slot. And then after that, we're going to have more Let's Play with Final Show Films. Tentatively, it's going to be me and Jack playing the Elder Scrolls Online with anyone else that has the game that's in our group that has it. But if that doesn't pan out, it might be me playing Final Fantasy or something like that. We'll see.
What time is this?
Changeling starts at 7. It's going to go from 7 to 10. Then from 11 to 2. Yeah, 11 to 2. We're going to have a Let's Play. Then at 3 a.m. At 3 a.m. tomorrow morning, we're going to have our Tal'Dorei one-shot. So
Sounds good. I would love to join you if I didn't require sleep, but I require sleep.
Of the 2 founders, I'm definitely the more nocturnal one, and it shows in my colorization.
Especially.
Oh no, sorry, there is a difference. Obelisk Spider's first ability is when it deals combat damage to a creature, not to a player.
Yeah, Obelisk Spiders. That's why it's so good.
Yep.
They're holding this.
So,
Yes.
we'll be back in about an hour. A different setup, a different format.
Bye.
So, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time.
Or in an hour.
Yeah, well, later.
3 of us will.